insane. Hey, what's going on, y'all? We are live. It's your boy DM, Aaron Raphael Amin, and I got the whole party here, Riley, JC, and Ibrahim, which we might actually see in a couple of days because we're going to San Diego. So no stream next week, so feel free to tune in, catch up while you have some time, and see what's going on. As always, check out our QR code. It has everyone's links. It has Mates of Fates. It has TT Tomes. It has our Dice Legion Dice link. We're echoing just a bit.
Sorry, I'm doing something.
Oh, okay. It's your boy's
I didn't
fault.
think it would do that.
Oh, man. And most importantly, just hang out and check out our YouTube, our Twitter, our Instagram. And with that, I think it is time that we have a little recap. In the past few days, our adventurers have had a very chaotic time. Meeting a woman named Maud, whose hut was accosted by demons, they took her and her magic into the Wandering Wood, where they would presumably find the Misty Pine Palace, the headquarters for the Umbral Choir. Once they were situated and had met Corbin Wabata, the leader of the Misty Pine Palace, Maud took it upon herself to excuse our party from their current venture and bring them to a place known as the Feywild. There, she revealed herself to be a Bure hag and gifted them what she called Bure babies, a special type of voodoo doll that helped them traverse the Frostfells as they tried to find an archfey by the name of Nyla, who was apparently superseded by her twin sister Nahlis, who now owns, in some way, shape, or form, the Hag Sisters. So, reluctantly, our party had made a deal, and in the forest they met a goblin by the name of Aelin. A few riddles later, sometime later, they ran into Nahlis, this archfey, who said, "Let's make another deal. How about you bring me the hag? And instead, I'll send you back to the material plane." And so they find themselves in the Frostfells with one last question. Where's Nyla? They ask Ercid's navigating trinket, and in doing so, it points out a direction quite close. The goblin Aelin.
Her name.
Who stands in front of them,
Oh.
sort of picking at her ears, wiping snot from her nose, covered in the cold, as you all sit sort of a little dumbfounded looking at this strange alien creature.
Did we just never ask her name?
No, we did, but it's an anagram?
Yeah.
Or is it just backwards?
Aelin. Oh my god, it's Aelin.
Yep.
It's really just backwards.
Yeah, just backwards.
Oh, you dummy.
Oldest trick in the book.
Son of a bitch.
Oldest.
I'm gonna be like totally meta right now. I thought you just like were flying by the seat of your pants and you just made that up on the spot, but you didn't because it's Aelin is just Nyla backwards.
That's, you know, they always say like, let's get a riddle for second graders. It's gonna take my players like 2 hours. All I had to do was flip a name around.
Yeah.
So,
well, you know what?
tell me what.
That's fine because our job is done then. So we found her.
All right. So, again, you find yourselves in the middle of the woods staring at this creature as they just kind of are waiting to understand what's going on. Well, I guess we go this way then. And they start walking the same way that the what is that device called?
Timepiece of
Travel?
Travel. Yes.
The timepiece of travel is pointing. And they just start going into the forest and they look back at you guys. Well, come on then. It says it's this way, so I guess we should.
And then I'm like looking at the watch and the dial, and I like move to the side and like move to the other side, like to see, you know, if it stays pointed.
It continues to point at Aelin.
And like I make a circle around her.
Harry, what are you doing? As it continues to point towards her as you 360.
And I say, I'm sorry, who do you think that we're going to find?
Well, you said we were gonna find Nyla. So I thought we would find her, and so is this what's going on with this thing here?
Yeah, and I like show it to her, and I like show the face of it as I walk around, and I'm like, it's you.
No.
You're Nyla.
No, that doesn't make no sense. That means it must be underground. If it's circulating in this area, and they just kind of think to themselves and they start digging.
Oh, please.
Are you tricking us?
What? First time I met yous, I told you that you were going to get killed by my brethren. Why would I trick you now if I could have just tricked you then?
Have you
What?
forgotten who you are?
No, I'm Aelin.
What's your earliest memory?
Well, I've never been much for remembering things. My earliest memory was being, small and taken from the gulk by a nice archfey who I think might be Nollis. And I grew up in her care as she trained me in the ways of stealth and illusory magic so I could get her this crystal she's searching for.
A lesser restoration will not fix.
Have you met Nyla?
I want to say so, but I don't have any specific memories that I can recall. I just know she was nice, and that was really about it.
And how do you think you knew that?
Because she was never mean to me.
Wow, this is like really like sad.
I know, I don't know. I
and
don't know
like,
how
kind
we
of,
get someone's memories back.
So,
I kinda
Aelin, your name just happens to be Nyla backwards.
Maybe Nollis has a soft spot for her sister. I don't know.
What do you know about that crystal?
All I know about that crystal is supposed to hold some untold power, ancient magics held by the goblin god Magubliet.
Mahulu, what?
Is that Narissa or you?
Both.
Magubliet, he was the first goblin. He used to be an archfey, and he made some deals between the Seelie and Unseelie courts, and so they banished him, and he became decrepit. Or I'd rather not say that, because we're made in his image, or so they say.
Guys, what do we do?
Well, we'll go down, obviously. That's where it's telling us to go. Help me dig.
No, I think that you are Aelin.
I think you're crazy.
Nyla.
Nyla.
You are Aelin,
I am.
but you are also Nyla.
No.
This is not. This is some powerful magic. I don't think that it would be wrong.
Can I grab Aelin by the foot, hang her upside down?
Roll athletics.
Manhandling this little goblin.
Athletics is shit. 17 flat.
You got her strung up. Her dress is just kind of flying everywhere. She's screaming, "Let me down." Why
Do you
pick me
remember
up?
what your name is now?
It's Aelin.
No, it's Nyla.
Lucian. I thought you were the calm one.
I drop her.
Okay, she kind of does like a back bend and saves herself and kind of straightens herself up.
Sorry. I thought it would help.
Hanging me upside down?
Well, I was just trying to make you backwards.
Upside down and backwards aren't the same thing.
Point taken. You're right.
Okay. There's 3 women characters. There's the old hag.
Mm-hmm.
Is Nyla the sister or Nyla is the
Nollis
sister?
is the one we just talked to.
Yes.
Nyla
Right.
is Aelin.
Which is also the sister of the old hag.
No, of Nollis.
There's a lot of sisters going
There's a
on
lot
here.
of there's a trio of sisters and then twins.
Yeah.
Do we know the twins' names?
Nollis and Nyla.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Nollis and Nyla, the twins, and then also Nollis and Nyla, the archfays?
No, they're the same. Nollis and Nyla are the two. I'm assuming the goblin and the fairy. The goblin probably used to be a fairy. And then there's the hag and the hag's sisters. And I don't know if they're twins or triplets or whatever.
But we wanted to find Nyla because Nollis told us that Nyla would know where the sisters were. Isn't that what she said?
Maud told you that. Did Nollis say that?
I don't fucking remember.
I don't think Nollis said that.
All Nollis wants us to do is go back, kill the hag, bring it to her.
Yeah, is get Maud
Yeah.
with the
So-
body intact.
We have a few options. We can stick with our original plan and go back in there and fight Nollis. Not my favorite plan. We can do as Nollis has asked us, kill the hag and bring it to her. Or
this crystal.
Get the crystal and maybe bring Aelin back to her
Original
glory.
self. How much time are we gonna be in here?
I know you're telling me.
How long have we been in here? 2 days?
2
3
days.
days.
I think 3. Haven't you guys had 2 long rests?
Yes.
Yeah, so 3 days.
Did we have a long rest from the moment we arrived at Maud's hut? Then
No, after the
No, we
salamander
didn't.
fight, we took one, and then we
that
just
was the
took.
first long.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've had 2 long rests.
So 3 days.
So this is the beginning of the 3rd day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say majority rules here.
Where's the crystal?
Well, it's deep in the mountains. They call them the canines. They're close to the autumn fall area.
How far away is that from here?
Yeah,
Travel
how long
time?
would it take to get there?
You trying to sleep?
Give us both options. If we don't sleep and if we sleep.
If you sleep, maybe 3 days. If you don't sleep, less than 2.
Fuck.
Or we can teleport right back right now and kill Maud.
Well, I mean, that is what Nollis wanted. I guess if you help Nollis, that's what I'm doing too.
I look at Uwasa.
And she's just trying to take everything in. And you notice that her eyes start welling up. She runs to Nyla and gives her a big hug.
She was your friend,
What is this one? And Uwasa looks back and nods.
and you cursed both of you? Or just you, Uwasa?
Who are you asking?
Uwasa.
And she points at Nala, or Aelin Nyla, and then points at her neck.
She was the one you broke the promise to that got you muted permanently.
And she kind of looks at Aelin, and Aelin's just kind of looking at her, really confused. And Uwasa kind of lets go and looks down and nods her head.
So I'm assuming you would like to help your friend.
Yeah.
And she
Is
looks
that
at
what you're saying?
Aelin. Well, yeah, I guess we're friends, so if you want to help me. And Uwasa kind of smiles
Real.
and nods at you all.
This is
And I,
such
like-
a. We're
I just
taking
imagine like
a risk.
On the outside
I
world.
imagine.
Go.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Go.
There's some traffic there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
sorry.
all of
Sorry.
us were talking. You can go.
Traffic jam.
Well, Airsid, just for cinematic effect, I imagine that like I had taken off my pack or something as we were like discussing this, and then as this conversation transpires, I just like look at Uwasa and I just pick up my bag, I put it on me, and then I say, "Show us the direction of the crystal."
Well, let's see. Yeah, just follow me. I know where it is. That's what we're doing. We're getting...
A favor done for someone you care about is never a waste of time.
What book did you read that from?
My heart?
Oh, it's good.
I want all of you to roll insight.
Three.
You rolled 20 acrobatics. Well done. I rolled a 21.
I also rolled a 21.
Narissa, you're like, oh man, this is just okay. We got to do what we got to do. With a 21, I think you two can comfortably say there's something fishy about Nollis's requests and her actions in general, how she kind of spoke to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah.
If
We give the bad guy what he wants.
if
Yeah.
if Aelin is meant to get this crystal, but an archfey is much stronger, why is she a goblin now?
So, who has requested Nyla to
Just
get the
kill
crystal?
everybody.
Was it Nollis?
Sure, what
Yes.
we're supposed to do. If I just hit you as hard as possible, will you just like go back into your form? You know, like that's what I'm thinking.
What if we kill Aelin and then resurrect her?
Well, I can't anymore.
Yeah, we
I
don't
know.
have anybody.
Revivify and resurrect ain't the same.
Well, you know what I meant.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
so,
I did need that clarification.
so
honestly.
you're saying that it's strange that she's asking her to go get the crystal because Nollis is claiming that she's an archfey, but they say they need the crystal to become an archfey.
You think it might be strange that if Nyla is an archfey, why does she need to be a goblin to get this crystal?
Oh,
I just think that she's not this goblin to get the crystal. You know? I don't.
no, I don't think that she's a goblin to get the crystal. I think she's a goblin because Nollis made her a goblin.
Something.
Is that the page that we're on?
That's the page I'm on.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. So,
I don't know if
Right.
it's Nollis
someone
or
else.
that did it.
Yeah, some other being made Nyla a goblin. But if Nollis has requested for Nyla to, I guess I'll just say this in character. If Nollis has requested for Nyla to, or Aelin, to acquire the crystal, the intention was to return it to Nollis, right? Like she wants the crystal. Is that
I'm
correct?
assuming so.
Well, what if we go get it and don't give it to her?
Right. I'm hoping that when we get the crystal, the real Aylin's former power will be inside of it or something. I'm hoping. This is where my head is
Yeah.
at.
That's what I was
Everyone
But-
roll history.
But it is weird that Nollis would tell Nyla to go get the crystal if that is the case. If she turned Nyla into a goblin, why would she don't tell her to go find the crystal where her true self is?
16.
Did you roll history, Ersid?
I did. I just rolled a 17.
10.
Okay. Ersid and Narissa, you remember quite clearly through a haze of rage, Maud, the hag, known in the Fae as Mela, that her and her three sisters had made a deal with Nyla beforehand.
Did we know what the deal
Do
was?
we remember what the deal was?
The deal was to give the hags their own court.
In exchange for what?
And that was not revealed to you.
Marissa's
So
too
Maud
dumb
wanted
to, like-
Nollis to give them their
Nyla.
own
Nyla.
court.
Yeah.
What is a court? What do you mean by a court? Like a courtyard or like a legal court or like some other usage of the
legal
word?
court,
I'm not.
kind of?
Roll Arcana.
15.
You know that the Fae are split into two courts, Unseelie and Seelie, and that the rulers of said courts are considered Archfey.
Okay.
I think
So they wanted like a title.
If they have their own
Or-
court, then they can have an archfey.
Or they can be an archfey.
both possible.
This is too messy. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, the idea, Lucian, of just killing everybody is sounding mighty appealing. But
We got four options. We can get a crystal, we can help Nollis, we can help Maud, or we can kill the goblins and the fairies.
Yep.
Just genocide the Feywild while you're at it.
What's a little genocide?
I think you guys can do it.
I like that idea.
Kane said if you're okay with one genocide, you have to be okay with all genocide. You can't just do a little genocide on the side. So.
yeah, but
Is that what's
this isn't the
stopping
material.
Narissa right now?
No, I'm
the
just
words
saying
of Cain.
that he once said that.
We can't do that because I wouldn't be.
All
doing
right,
genocide.
Uwasa, you've been listening. What do you think?
What does Uwasa think? Let's see what her insight is.
She wants to help her friend.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what does she think?
How to help her friend.
How to help her friend?
Come on. Insight. She is thinking that she kind of looks at you and starts signing. If Nyla is a friend with Maud, and we shouldn't we help Maud?
And I just kind of like have like a dumb moment, I guess, and I like look over to them and I say, why don't we take Aelin back to Maud and see what she thinks?
Do we know where the sisters are being kept? That was the thing we don't know, right?
They're on Nihilus's person. One around her neck and one around her wrist.
You're right.
And Nyla is the last. I wonder if then Nollis doesn't know that Aelin is Nyla.
Hold up. You know this information. The sisters are Maud and the two hags. The three hags are sisters. So it's not Nyla, it's Maud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nyla
is
right.
Nollis'
Nyla
sister.
yeah.
Right. Okay. Yes.
But would Nyla and Maud have a common enemy?
Perhaps.
Or at least a common objective so that she might help?
I mean, I guess there's only one way to find out. We take her there, and if we don't like the way it ends out, then I guess we can kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
and
know what?
we could all, like, she doesn't know that that's what we're thinking.
Yeah.
So we always have that in the back of our mind. Or we could even decide to leave and then come back and do it later. I don't know, it's
Yeah.
always there.
Yeah. Right. It is always there.
There's something so funny about just being like, if it doesn't work out, we could just kill him.
Isn't that like the D&D motto?
I think it is, but
think so.
that's what's funny about it.
Okay, well... Timepiece?
All right.
I think if you want, you already used your timepiece.
For the
Not
to
for the
teleport.
directions, not for
the
teleport.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Or
I
we
look
can run
around.
back and brave the fucking water again.
No, I
No.
really thought you were talking about the direction, so that's my bad.
Yeah. I look around, I look at everyone, and I say, we're going back to Maud's, to the old hag's hut.
seems to be the plan, I suppose.
And then before she even finishes her sentence,
I suppose.
we just go.
You arrive in a flurry of wind, sort of blowing around candles that are lit on the inside of Maud's freezing abode as she kind of staggers up in a defensive position from her rocking chair and realizes quickly that it is her 3 charges. And she sits back down, her long, spindly hands crossed in between each other.
Am I walking on snow or ice?
The inside you can tell is there's like a wood floor, but it is covered in snow and ice, so it's definitely difficult terrain if that's what you're asking.
Yuck.
Okay. Well, I crunch through the snow ice. And I walk right up to Maud, or I know you said she had a Feywild name, but I don't remember it.
That's okay.
And I say, what's your opinion about Nyla?
Acid,
No,
Remember-
hello, no, nothing. What's your opinion
Straight to
about
business.
I remember telling you that we had a deal with her to become a group of archfey ourselves. And she looks kind of around. You brought a goblin with you.
Did Nyla back out of said deal?
No, she's been missing.
Interesting.
Well, we believe we've found her.
And what proof do you have that you found this archfey? I see not my sisters. I see not a dead dryad. So I hope you did not come with nothing.
And I pull my watch from my cloak. And I explain to her the magical properties of this device. And it is pointing Aelin.
You mean to tell me that this creature here is our Nyla? Roll persuasion with advantage. she kind of like grabs her head, runs her hand through her stiff, craggly hair. This is most upsetting. And she looks and kind of like walks over, towering over all of you and this little goblin here, as the goblin begins to hunker down and cry. A weak spirit instilled in her. And why would an archfey be reduced to something so diminutive?
It's a great question, and part of the reason that we're here.
This is as much news to me as it is to you, but if this is Nyla, and you hear Aelin kind of almost extremely proper and respectful. Well, of course, we had a deal, didn't we?
Oh my god.
I hate it here.
This is why we kill people.
This just scenario.
Prove to me that you are Nyla, child. And they look, and strangely enough, their back sort of hunches. They get a strange raise in their eye. I told you. Not this Nyla you're looking for.
What is happening?
My name's Alien, but you seem familiar.
It's just locked in there.
Yeah.
Your name's Mela? And I think you have some sisters? I don't know why. Are you friends with Nollis? No, I am not friends with Nollis. She looks at all of you. I do not know what magic has transformed her. But it seems that if we bring her closer to her memories, there's some sort of reaction.
Uwasa. She can't speak. If there was a way that you could talk to her and remind her of who she is.
I do not believe that that would be enough. One memory. She has just met one she has a deal in blood with, and yet she remains in this state.
Uwasa, maybe you could retrace us through your steps of the day that everything happened. Or at least to where this promise was broken.
And
I can translate.
Yeah, she starts citing to Airsid. It was a day like any other. I went out to the forest. I saw Nyla. She showed me things, a world I'd never seen before. Always fun. I was sent back to the home, to my village, and as I went home for supper, my parents were upset. They said, "Where'd you go?" And I told them where I went. And they said, "No, that place isn't real. Where'd you go?" And I said, "If you don't believe me, come with me to the forest and you can meet my friend." And that was it. She wasn't supposed to exist to anyone but me.
No, I'm sorry. Just because it was cutting out, but
Oh, no.
or difficult to hear. The person that Uwasa saw in the forest was Nyla?
Yes.
Okay.
And you weren't supposed to tell anybody about Nyla. And when you told your parents,
I can only assume.
fine,
What?
we should just take this goblin to the crystal.
I could try casting Zone of Truth on her. I don't know. That might do something.
I mean, anything's worth a shot.
What do you expect her to say?
Maybe it will force her to be honest? I'm not sure.
What is honesty but one's perception of their life?
Wait a second. I may as well try something. Can I cast Detect Thoughts?
On Aelin?
On Aelin, yeah.
You can cast Detect Thoughts. What's the save?
It is a wisdom
Save of 15, 16?
of 15.
Okay. So as you cast Detect Thoughts, you kind of hear everyone's confusion and you zone in on Aelin. And she's a mix of scared, confused, and concerned. And as you probe deeper, what are the effects after you probe?
If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. If it succeeds, the spell ends.
You get a mix of things. Those emotions that you previously encountered are even deeper. There's a looming thought of almost delusions of grandeur. You see Aelin as an archfey, this great goblin in a pretty dress ruling over the rest of the Gawk and Scrang gangs. And you get flickers and flashes, almost like a VHS tape that's been spliced between recordings of a beautiful woman who looks a lot like Nahlis meeting with 3 individuals, a creature a lot like Maud, but instead of cold, they're constantly dripping seaweed for hair, and another very sharp teeth, skin craggy, looks like it's made almost out of rock. And as soon as you realize these details, it flashes back to Aelin, cornered by the goblins, by you, by the hag, by Nahlis, confused, scared, and worried that they may die.
Well, I will try my best to explain to them what I saw.
Yeah. I don't know what the right answer is here. Never do I know, but
What do you, and I speak to Maud, what do you know about the crystal that Aelin speaks of?
The crystal of Glimdark, an unseelie artifact. It was what gave Titania the power to seal Magubliet away. With something like that, you can overpower any archfey, erase them from existence.
do you think Nahlis would want that to get rid of her sister forever?
Or for other nefarious uses?
I could only imagine what Nahlis would do with her power, but if my assumption is correct and she transformed her sister into this creature here, she'd be better off without her and the power of an archfey in her court, in her hand. Her powers could spread even further than just the elimination of her twin.
If we get
Are
this
we
crystal... Oop.
Are we closer or are we further away from the crystal?
I was just thinking that.
Further away.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I do have something that will teleport us back to the cliff where we found Nollis, though.
Then it would be the same because you'd have to wait till tomorrow. So if let's say,
oh, okay.
yeah, because let's say it's a 3-day trip from
again?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
This sucks.
Or Aaron is saying that we could just walk and it would take the same amount of time as just waiting. But
regardless, it's going to be an extra day.
Yeah.
If we don't get caught up by a salamander.
Do you think that this crystal could transform Nyla back into what she once was?
And if so, can you use it? None of us are the most magical.
Yeah, what if we just gave it to you and you just sent us home? I don't give a fuck what happens here, dog.
my power only extends so far without my sisters. An artifact so powerful, I fear may overpower myself. I would be happy to take the chance, but if we had my sisters, I could ensure success.
Well, easier said than done.
Isn't everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the plan. We go get the crystal. Hopefully transform Aelin back to Nyla. She knows where the sisters are. We find the sisters. We get back with Maud and all the sisters, and then she's super powerful, and then we go, and then somehow we get Nollis to give Uasa her voice back, and then we go home.
Yeah, so we know where the sisters are. So we get the crystal. I like this plan. I like all this plan. We get the crystal, we go back and hopefully transform Aelin with it. Mm-hmm. Then with Aelin's help, we just fucking kill Nollis, get the sisters, bring them back to Maud. Maud gives Uasa her voice back and sends us home.
Nyla, and yes, she sends us home.
Yes.
Bing, bang, boom. Everybody on board.
On board.
I look around the room.
On board, yeah.
Mainly at the NPCs, because I can see the PC's face.
Uasa is ready to go. She's like, we need to do something. Aelin is kind of fired up. Like, this is their mission. This is their goal. And Maud kind of just shakes her head and grumbles. So seems very convoluted, but I will trust you.
You wouldn't happen to be able to teleport us, would you?
Let's see. I don't know if I have access to that level of spell.
You also wouldn't be happening to plan on double crossing us after we get your sisters back, would you?
We made a deal with Nyla. If this is Nyla, I do not believe she would stand for said double crossing, as she is a hater of lies and betrayal. As far as teleportation, a feat I could not comprehend alone.
But if I had my sisters...
Indeed.
What do you mean alone? If you... Yeah.
Motherfucker, if she had her sisters!
Oh, is that what she said?
Yeah. We could all be your sisters. We can't help you cast teleport.
Hags are stronger as a coven, and my coven is broken.
Okay, so I look at the gang and I say, so there's pros and cons I see here. If we just walk back and we make up the time lost by walking, we then will have a teleport to use tomorrow. But if we go to sleep here and then wake up and use the teleport to get back there, it will be safer, but we won't have a teleport to use tomorrow.
I think we should risk tiring ourselves out.
I agree. I think it's better to have teleport as an escape.
Look,
I think you're right.
we're all tough. I think we can handle it, yes? A little bit more
Yeah.
walking than normal is nothing we're not used to.
Sure.
Anyone just kind of chimes in. I do this walk every day. Well, every 2 days. Sometimes you gotta go back and forth.
Lots of walking this time. We do not rest until tomorrow night.
Jesus Christ.
Wasa kind of just nods her head. Well, I wish you all safe journeys. The Feywild is not exactly a cruel mistress.
Do you
But I
have
would call her a
anything
saint
that could
diva.
help us?
She gave it to us already.
No, I mean, okay, let me be more specific. Do you have anything that could help us in the case of us becoming exhausted?
I do not. I fear for your survival entirely. You will grab this crystal and come back to my home or to Nollis's.
No, I think we're going to try and turn Aelin back. Hopefully it works. Then with her help, we will kill this evil arch Fey, get your sisters back, and then bring them to you.
Then I will leave you with this last warning. If I, a caster, a mage of sorts, cannot even handle this magic, I see hardly a sliver of we between the three of you, were it to control you all. Well, a tragic tale, never to be told again.
Well,
I don't care.
Well,
what else are we
we're-
supposed to do, huh?
We're running out of options, so
Yeah.
I guess that's what we're gonna do.
If we all come back evil and under the control of the goblin god, that's too bad for you.
Then I guess you'll die.
Yeah,
Or we will.
or all of us will.
Does a potion of healing help against exhaustion?
No.
A greater restoration. That's it, or sleeping. So we just gotta
Seems
make.
extreme.
We just
Crazy
gotta
that
make our.
sleeping is as strong as a greater restoration.
Yeah, like a 5th level spell. We just gotta make our con save, and then we will sleep.
Never
just fine,
underestimate,
bro. Just
never
fucking
underestimate
take a
a
nap.
good night's sleep.
Yep. All right, let's fucking go. Put my backpack
Okay.
back on.
Let's go.
Yeah, for real. We
All
trek
right.
On the road again.
through the night, into the day, into the night.
Can't wait to get on the road again. Aylin's just singing. Just going on. And as time goes by, you make it through the Frostfells pretty comfortably, without any sort of hassle. A couple of tricksters are shooed away by Aylin's shrewdness, as you come across your first 24 hours. Everyone make a con save.
You get a +1. You're
Plus
standing
one.
Oh, I remember that now. Oh man,
Exhaustion.
next to me. 19.
natural one.
What?
Ooh.
19.
So 3.
23.
You guys are swinging along, your motivation, your inspiration driving you closer to these goblin camps. However, Ersid, this is strange terrain. It's way too cold for you, and it's really wearing you down.
The fire of anger is keeping me warm.
I'll give my big cape cloak to Ersid now.
Still won't have.
I know.
He's still doing his thing. And it's
She look cool.
true. And as time goes on, you effectively start to notice the environment get warmer. just a titch. The snow-covered trees, the frozen shrubs, the ice-ridden ground starts to give way to something a little more damp. It's cool. It's a little humid. The leaves start to glow in effervescent golds, reds, oranges, like literally neon trees making their path in front of you. Some of them wave. And as time goes on, you come across a clearing. And in that clearing, you can see these two mountains sort of jutting up each other, towards each other, spiky, primed, like a pair of scissors or two fangs. And in between it, like a star, you see a purple moat glowing.
Stone, question mark?
It is. Pretty, ain't it?
Why can't anyone get to it?
Well, the Skrongs and the Gulks, they fight constantly. Their war making it hard enough to even traverse the mountains. And I hear they have great guardians that sit atop the peaks.
Good.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's a problem.
Never really get too far. I'm not a high-ranking officer. They see me and they just kind of tell me to go get them food.
Well, you don't have to listen to them anymore.
Well,
Yeah, you're with us.
The highest ranking officer there is.
I'm not entirely sure that's true, but I'll trust your skills. You've been through a lot of adventures, but all your adventures end up very sad, so I hope that we don't end up sad today.
You know, sometimes that's how you earn your stripes.
And how high up is?
Can I
It.
fly to it?
Yeah, can you fly to it? Is what I was gonna say.
I mean, you could. It'd take you some time. It'd probably take you at least a day.
So we
Like
get
8
closer
hours.
and then I can fly to it.
8 hours of flight.
Can't do that. I have an hour of flight.
Christ. Okay, so yeah,
And,
once
like-
we're directly under that, then you fly up.
Yeah. And if it takes an hour to get up to it, that like relatively that's fine. Then I can fly down, just drop, catch myself.
How far can you fly in an hour?
It's a 17,000 feet.
17,000 feet. Okay, if you were right under it, I'd say you'd be fine.
Yeah, we just got to get right under it. Or what if we climbed the mountain
Gotta get to the mountain first.
and you just flew out over the peak and grabbed it and then flew back and then
We
Airsid
teleport.
teleported us back down to safety.
Or I can point at the object and teleport it.
Yeah, I guess you could
Smart.
teleport to it if you can see it. That would make sense.
Just teleport the whole object to us.
You
Yes,
would have
that
to
is
make your
an ability.
way back down.
Yeah, you know what? No matter what, we do
No,
have to
no,
climb back
no.
down.
Like
Well, don't you
in-
have to
in-
be within
no.
a certain range to teleport it?
Yeah,
also?
you do. You have to be within 10 feet.
oh fuck.
So it's
you're right.
actually better if I do just fly up and grab it and drop back down. That's the fastest thing to do.
Is
Yes,
just get
okay,
up the
let's do that.
mountains, Get up there and then teleport away.
Then fly to it and teleport back.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Are we still moseying?
This
Yeah.
would probably
Wait.
be around the end of the second day.
God.
So how long have we
Okay.
been here?
This will be the fifth
Fifth
day.
day.
God damn.
Let's try and keep it under 7.
Yeah, we'll try.
Oh, man. Chaos.
Shit, piss, and cry.
Watches. Unless you guys are going to push through a second day.
Oh, God.
I don't know if we can. Air said,
I'm already exhausted.
Yeah, if he fails it, then he's fucked.
Can between my survival abilities and the knowledge of Aelin, can I surmise how long it would take to get to it from here?
Probably half a day. Maybe a little less.
Okay. Well, we may as well
What
just
if?
pitch camp
Okay,
here then.
so let's think about this. Hold on. Is it possible to spend the night on the top of the mountain?
You won't know until you're on the top of the mountain.
Well, it
Also-
depends on the exact terrain of the mountain.
Well, I'm assuming it's fucked up like everything else here. It's also this crooked ass fang of a mountain.
Oh, it's like the.
They're both.
Oh, okay. So two mountains, crystal in between the mountains.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I understand. I was not sure what was happening. That's like some fucking Dr. Seuss shit.
You're in the Feywild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, all right. If you need to rest.
We may as well.
I think
It's only gonna take us a half a day to get there.
right. This is a half a day to the base of the mountain, though. Correct?
Yes.
And then I can fly up and take it.
If you guys can get to the mountain unscathed.
Right. We get to
Yes.
the base of the mountain where the scrungs and the fucking gronks.
We'll just intimidate them. Let us pass.
Okay. Well, I'm starting to make my tent
Okay.
because I'm tired.
Okay. Watch.
I'm going to sleep first
Yeah, sure, fair
because I'm
enough.
tired.
That's fair.
I'll stay up.
I'll stay up.
Okay. So in Ersid and Wassa, who's Aelin gonna hang out with? Evans, party 1. Evans, party 2. Aelin's hanging out with you 2.
She likes me. I've been telling her sad stories.
So you guys all kind of get situated. You set up a fire just for like comfort, but even then, like the constant sunset gives you enough light to hang out. I need everyone to roll perception, please.
Not me.
Nat 1. She's not paying any attention. She's fully training with the weapon, like so just in her own head. She's just sitting there like slashing through the air, like again and again, the same moves.
23.
23. Okay. Aelin is kind of watching you at first, but she sees that you're just so serious and so rigorous, and she's like, I couldn't do that. You know what I can do? I can watch some things. And so she kind of gets with like Lucian and just kind of like looks around and like just copies your every move as you like survey the area. One thing that really grips your attention is you see like a lot of these trees are like those trees that they almost build like beehives, like it looks like a bunch of hexes in between. They're kind of like that, a lot more smooth, those circular regions being left open by all the branches and trunks. And you start to realize that there's a pattern here, not just like a natural like, oh hey, look at plants growing, they're following the hexes in their chromosome, blah blah blah. It looks like it's been forced into almost like a building.
Good.
A few buildings throughout this forest, this place known as the Fall Ride.
Okay.
You see big ones, small ones, these small creatures that look kind of like birds with like 4 wings kind of taking home, and some of them you can assume might be even birdhouses, others larger domains for larger creatures.
I mean, I would assume the goblin forces that are attacking the area.
One thing you do realize is that there is a sound, a constant grip of battle, swords clashing, a snarling, a gnarling off in the distance.
Okay. Can I make a snowball and
No snow anymore.
fuck? Is there a rock?
Yeah, you, you can find a rock.
Can I throw
Make
a
a
rock
perception check.
at one of those hexagons?
What are you trying to do?
Just want to see what happens.
Okay, are you trying to throw it like inside these like open spaces?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
$10.
Gosh, you toss it and it starts bouncing between the trees, doof, 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 and like the birds start flying away, and you hear all kinds of strange noises, creatures you've never heard before. So they're screaming and running away into the nearby brush. But other than that, nothing. A few twitters, a few snorts, leaves fall, and as they do, glittering all the way down.
I'm curious. Hey, Narissa, do you want to watch the camp?
What?
I want to go look at those
Look at what?
weird domes. Those weird domes with hexagon circle spaces in them.
The pixie houses?
Yeah, I guess that's what they would be, huh? Pixie houses. I never thought about it. I just see them all the time, and usually they're empty.
They look like the creatures, the sprites that I met in the forest.
Well, it's in the smaller ones, yeah, but what about the bigger ones? Do they get big? Do they get large?
Maybe.
Dirty pixies.
You don't like pixies?
I'm a goblin.
Goblins hate pixies.
Pixies hate goblins.
You want to come with me and fuck those houses up?
They smile really big. So, Narissa, are you going? Are you just gonna stay here and train? I guess you have to. Someone has to watch the camp.
Yeah, I'm watching really well.
Yeah, not really well. I'm kind of concerned.
Hey, I didn't know. I didn't know she rolled a 1.
That's true.
Be careful, don't bother the wildlife too much.
Yes. I'm not gonna try and get us fucked up or anything. I'm just curious about the houses.
Don't take too long. If you're gone longer than 10 minutes, I'm dragging you back.
You got it. 10 minutes.
Okay. What are you looking for?
No idea. Inhabitants? Something good in there?
Okay. Roll investigation.
$19.
19. Let's see. Okay, so as you go around, you start to see that there are more structures in the larger houses. Finding the focus to not be distracted as Aelin finds some sticks and breaks the little houses,
God.
sending pixies and birds to their to refuge as their homes are kind of crushed. You start to see that some of these places have like, it looks like some of the trees have formed themselves into like chairs jutting out of the walls. Some of them are small enough and fan out like small tables. Others are just large open spaces with, it looks like beds of leaves, just kind of pushed around where creatures, maybe like a pet or something, might stay.
Am I in these houses? Am I like hunched over?
It's hard not to be in the houses as they are the forest themselves.
Okay. No people though. No, nothing but living in anything besides the pixies that Aelin scattered to the
What's your passive perception?
17.
Okay. You do notice that you're being watched by the trees. Eyes open within the bark.
Okay.
A face juts out. Fine features, feminine, as leaves pull down from the canopy and start to form a sort of hair, a floating mist around them as they release themselves from the bark. They hold up a hand. Leaves begin to swirl around with a wind-like energy. What languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Undercommon.
You know not what they say, but you understand that. What's your passive insight? Go ahead and roll insight for me.
14.
14. I will give you this. This creature is uncomfortable. It's wary, and it may strike if you make the wrong move.
Okay.
But last thing I need to tell you, due to your investigation check, you notice that in this nearby area, there seems to be a cage made out of this wood, and inside of it sits an axe.
Okay.
They speak again. Soft tones, almost calming, but there's a tinge of fear behind them as the winds begin to spin faster around their hand, almost channeling sort of like a ball.
Just gonna raise my hands up real slow. Don't mean any harm. Just scanning to make sure everything was okay over here. Didn't want any goblins attacking your house.
Roll deception with disadvantage.
Fuck.
Goblins attack.
You're speaking, remind me your languages. Abyssal, Celestial, Common,
and Undercommon.
Which language are you using?
Common.
Okay, cool.
No.
Crit 1.
Yes.
So 0.
It was a 19 on my first one.
God. We love a 0.
Man. You do your thing, Narissa. You're back at camp. You're training, you're swinging things around. You can kind of hear the goblins. You hear some smashing, you hear some tree barking. You're like, oh man, these goblins are crazy. What are they doing? I need to focus. And you're training and you start to really envision some sort of creature, like whatever in your mind you think a goblin might look like, maybe even a goblin warlord, as you focus in and sort of shadow box with your scythe, until you realize with your final strike, it passes by as leaves fall down around you, and there is a figure in front of you. A woman clad in gold leaves, her skin like that of sort of like vines twisting together, soft hands, and beside her, red and orange creatures just like her, both holding spears made purely out of wood. They speak to you as a soft wind starts to swirl around you, leaves picking up.
But I can't understand them.
What languages do you speak?
Not Sylvan.
Not what languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Draconic, Common.
Yeah. They try again in another language. Roll insight.
2.
I mean,
this is what happens when I'm not on first watch.
A 1 and a 2. And I think the last one was a 3.
Wow. So you feel the wind around you sort of picking up. You see these 2 women with spears pointed towards you and one with her hand out. They've done nothing to you, but you have no idea why you're in this situation.
I'll just hold my hand out. I'm sorry. I can't understand you. Can you understand me?
Roll persuasion. What are you? Yeah, just roll persuasion with disadvantage.
I don't need it. 1?
Oh man.
I told you.
Oh man. Oh, this is brazy. The
I'm gonna
wind.
wake up and you both are gonna be gone.
The wind picks up even higher. You see these leaves start to mass in these violent tornadoes around you as they all begin to spin. The 2 with the spears, one pointed towards you, another pointing at you and the campsite. And pointing back at the campsite and like swinging their spear in an arc.
You want us to leave, to move.
And you hear some voices and they point at the camps and they start walking closer towards them, and they take their hands and like usher them out.
Okay, alright. Ersid. I start snapping. Ersid the Wassa, wake up.
Actually, didn't Wassa, you
Now,
guys.
is that just gonna wake me up?
I think it's enough, unless, are you a hard sleeper?
I mean, he is exhausted.
No.
He is exhausted,
I kick his boot.
and you kind of get in. And you wake up, Ersid, and you see figures standing over your tent. You hear the sounds of wind, almost as if like a windstorm is pushing through your camp.
Let's go.
I guess I get up kind of startled. What? Are we being attacked?
I don't know. I can't speak to them. Do you know what they're saying?
And then I guess poke my head out. Do I see them?
You see a spear in your face.
Whoa, 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 whoa. And
And what languages do you speak?
I
All
speak
of them.
Common, Elvish, Giant, Orc, Sign Language, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
Ooh-wee. This command happens to be in Sylvan, asking or demanding that you get up.
Well, if I hear a word in Sylvan, then I will respond in Sylvan, and I will say, listen, if we're on your turf, we meant no harm.
No harm. Then why are 2 of your camp destroying our homes?
I'm very sorry. As you can see, I was just asleep. There must be a misunderstanding. The people that I travel with wouldn't just go like willy-nilly destroying things for no reason.
Out.
So what did you say?
Out.
Have you slept enough, Ersid?
No.
Have I slept enough? Do I not feel exhausted?
You feel exhausted.
Fuck.
Where are we supposed to go?
Okay, so I will talk. Yeah, I'll say to the creature. I will say, listen, I myself am very ill from exhaustion. Is there any way I'll happily get out of your home? Is there any place that you would be happy that we can go and sleep?
I mean, you're already rolling persuasion at disadvantage, so go ahead.
Come on, big
But
roll.
I, unlike Narissa, have +8.
Pretty good.
Just the 2 of us
That's-
rolling ones.
19.
At disadvantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 16 and an 11.
Nice.
+8.
They sort of pull back, their spears still in hand, but they give you some space. Well then, You speak our tongue. Maybe we can parlay.
Yes, that's much preferred than pointy tips.
They will still
And
be
if-
pointed.
That's okay. I understand. What would you like to parlay about?
Tell your friends to stop attacking our camp.
Very, very graciously, I would love to do that. And do I look out and can I see?
Yeah, you can see off in the distance Aelin like straight fucking up some trees.
Oh, god damn it.
And Lucian kind of being pushed back into a position of fear. Lucian. That was a 1.
Yes.
This is 0.
It was a 0.
It was a 0.
I have a -1.
0, 1.
I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bruh.
I don't think there's really any.
Just start running our
It's
way.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You're fast. Running back to
Fine, we can do this. We can do this.
That's 20.
Okay, awesome. I don't think there's any way they can keep up with that. So
Do we need to roll initiative as well?
I think you guys are. No, it's fine. We're gonna base this since Lucian started this. That's where things are starting.
I have no intention of fighting at the moment anyway.
You guys will still be in turn.
Okay.
So you're pushed back. You see this charged ball of leaves and wind. You notice a couple of things as everything starts. Aelin smacking around the trees is releasing some sort of like dust, powder out into the premises. There's still that axe caged in between wood and what seems to be an angry woman in front of you.
I want that axe.
My god, this is a pain in my ass.
We're taking this in turns, right? This is
Yeah.
Lucian's turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna try and attack that wood cage.
Oh, using your hands or like, what are you doing?
I'll hack at it with my sword.
Make an attack roll.
Genius ideas all around.
It's an 11.
That's an 11. Hits.
Great. 11 damage.
11 damage. You cut right through.
Great.
And you get a closer look at this axe. It's blade sharpened to an extremely fine point. Runes carved into the edge. The hilt made entirely out of silver.
Great. I'm gonna grab it.
You grab the axe, and this creature steps back and hisses.
And now I'm going to put it in my belt loop and bonus action Step of the Wind. And run away.
Oh man. Okay, cool. How much movement do you have?
That doubles my movement speed, right? 110.
Jesus Cristo. Okay, so
Just
you're
Looney Tunes fucking
what?
running out of that thing.
Yeah,
You have 55 feet of movement?
yeah,
I'm a monk.
Just like
mobile.
base?
yeah, as base, 55.
Wow, that's crazy.
Feet.
I had to work my way up to 50.
So did he.
Yeah, I
kinda.
did.
Technically.
I guess so. I guess that's true. That's true.
You
slow.
bounce. Are you bouncing towards the mountains, back to camp? What way are you going?
How long does it take me to realize that there's people at our camp?
Not long.
Okay. Then as I see that, I will just kind of turn right and run so I can still see the camp.
So
at
you're
an
not
angle.
looking at, you're not going to the camp. You're just trying to dash further into the forest.
Just so I can still see the camp.
Like parallel to
Yeah,
it.
I'm
Yeah.
parallel.
So you're parallel to the camp, but you're not making any like specific destination.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you flash 110 feet. Let's see. With this premises, you start to feel lighter, faster than you've ever been before, as you run through this dust and realize that you're running on air.
My Peter Pan?
Dashing through the trees. This creature is gonna go ahead. Let's see.
Can I make a small caveat and say Aelin run as I run?
That's fine. They look at you and they smile and they start to do so, just flying through the trees. And let's see. So as Aelin runs, this creature seems to disappear. You look back, you see them, the wind drops.
No.
They're gone. Next thing you know, they are pulling themselves out of the bark surrounding Aelin. Let's see. And they snatch her out of the air. And they yell at you some indiscriminate language. We are back at the camp. You hear like these laughs. You look back and you see Lucian running, flying through these trees. And you see Aelin has been snatched by this creature. The women all look at you. How do you propose to fix this? Their spears more ready than before.
Listen, I think that there's a misunderstanding with my friend. He's not a particularly aggressive person. If I could just talk to him, we don't have to spill any blood here. We can leave and we can leave each other in peace. I just need to like yell at my friend and get him to come back here.
I don't know what
I say this
Ersid is
in
saying,
Southern.
so I just stand behind him very intimidatingly. Like, yeah, don't try us, because I don't know what he's saying.
Okay, so you're trying to be intimidating. He's trying to be persuasive, so this is still gonna happen at disadvantage.
God.
I don't know what you're saying, so yeah. Oh, did he?
No. Yeah. This is just as bad as what's happening in game. Things are just going crazy.
You know, I did not expect this to happen.
You just had to. Curiosity killed the cat, man.
Yeah.
Gotta keep our noses.
Okay.
you know,
Yes.
a bit.
He's back.
no, you're
Yeah, I
right,
can hear you.
should've.
Especially here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything fucking sucks here, so.
Do you need me to roll persuasion at disadvantage?
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
Got it.
Wow.
Don't say that.
15.
15? Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20 and then a 7. So it's disappointing. But a 15 nonetheless.
Okay. They sort of look at you and they say in Elvish, stand back, but keep your spears trained on the both of them, as they pull back but give you some space. What are you doing with your turn?
They said that in Elvish?
Mm-hmm.
I will say with my turn. Well, how far? What's the Pythagorean theorem for how far Lucian is from me?
Okay, let's say camps are 200 feet away. Let's say you just ran 110 feet. So 1 squared times 2 squared, or plus 2 squared. So we're looking at 5. So that
Okay,
would be,
so
would that be
200
500 feet?
squared plus 300 plus 100 squared. That's 300 squared. But then you have to do the square root of 300.
It would be the square root of 500.
I ain't
Why?
doing no math. Isn't he just like 100 feet away, roughly?
Sure, we can work with that. I think he's
It
like,
doesn't matter.
yeah, we can work with that.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna try and call out to him and yell and say, Lucian, please don't attack. They're not particularly. I say this in common. They're not particularly. No, I say this in Elvish. Say
I
this
am
in
so
Elvish.
confused. I'm just like, are we throwing hands?
Oh no!
Wait. Does Lucian speak Elvish?
No, but do you know that?
Okay, you're right. I don't know that.
You
so
might
I'm gonna
know
just
that.
say-
I don't know.
You
We
might.
spent a lot of time with
I will
them.
let you
Yes.
guys decide.
That's fair.
not-
We've
yeah,
been
we've-
together for a while.
Like
You
a
might-
year, so you
might
probably
know.
would know that.
This is not me saying like, oh, he doesn't know that. I'm legitimately asking.
No, you're right. Given the time that I've spent with him, I would know that he does not speak Elvish, so I speak in Common.
Okay.
Because I also would know that he does not speak Sylvan. So I speak to him in Common and I say, please don't be aggressive. Please come back and we can talk this out.
Do I hear it?
Yeah, you hear it.
Okay. I haven't attacked them yet, so
Okay.
I just broke their cage.
Okay.
And then I turn back and I explain to them what I said to him. And I say,
That's turn.
yeah.
Okay. Are you doing anything, Narissa?
I'm just stanced up like they are.
Okay. Wassa's gonna hang back as well. Top of the round with Lucian.
We have our friend. How close is the one that has Aelin?
Roughly 50 feet away from you.
So 50 feet away from the camp, 100 feet away from the camp.
Sure. We're saying 100 feet for now. We'll just put everyone on an equilateral triangle of 100.
Okay.
Yeah, so the both of you are 100 feet from us, but you're 50 feet apart.
Right. I will just beeline for Airsid, using my action to dash to get there in one turn.
Okay. Awesome. So you show up and spears are immediately trained on you.
Oh,
You put your hand out.
take it easy.
And the one that has Aelin is sort of making its way towards you. And we're gonna see if Aelin escapes.
Come on,
I
Aelin.
guess I didn't say anything to her.
Nope.
Didn't escape.
No.
All right.
Okay. So she's bringing them closer ever so slowly. As they speak to you, Airsid, tell him to rid himself of that weapon.
And I glance back and I see the axe on his belt loop. And I say, Lucian, they want you to disarm yourself with that axe. I suppose throw it on the ground.
Only if they promise not to take it. And I'll drop it on the ground.
We're out of initiative.
Okay.
Okay. Whew.
This woman brings Aelin in, who's just kicking and scrapping and really not making any purchase on this creature, and drops them at the foot of the camp. And the axe is immediately covered in bark.
Of course it is.
Tell us why this one let a goblin into our homes and destroyed the pixie homes. They speak to you, Ersid.
I respond and I say, I don't know. I was asleep. And then I turn to Lucian and I say, what were you doing over there? I don't know. I mean, like, I know.
Yeah.
But Ersid doesn't know.
I was just taking a look around.
Okay.
And then next thing I know, Bark Lady comes out of the tree, points this wind blast at me. I put my hands up. She still bees aggressive. I took the thing that looked the nicest, and I ran.
Disturbing the wildlife.
I threw no hands.
Disturbing the wildlife.
I turn back to our Feywild creature friends and I say, I'm very sorry. My deepest apologies. We're not originally from this world, and he was just curious. Recklessly curious, and for that, I apologize. But again, we'll be out of your nest.
And what's heading to the Goblin War?
I didn't hear what you said. I need to turn down the music. That's my fault.
Oh, it's all good. So then you'll find yourself headed to the Goblin War. Why else would you have a creature like this with you?
Not your business.
You know, funny that you say that. We're not technically headed intending to go to the Goblin War. We just want to get over those mountains.
What lies beyond the mountains a prime material as yourself could want?
Well, I realize that I'm not good at lying.
I look at you and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying, so. Is this conversation worth it, Ersid? Can we not just get going?
And I turn to her and I say, I need to fucking sleep, so I need.
Yes, well, can't we
Please.
find somewhere else for you to sleep? That seems to be their problem.
Yeah, and ask him if we can keep the axe and we won't use it on them.
Okay. And then I turn to them and I say, listen, we mean no harm. We will just collect our things and we'll be on our way.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
14.
You will leave. You will not look back. Go until the trees are firm once again.
And I turn to Lucian and I say, I'm not going to ask them about the thing on the ground.
They obviously don't even want it. They're afraid of it. Tell them we'll take it off their hands for free.
And as I start packing up, I'll look up to them and I'll say, do you find that object to be evil? We will take it away from you if you'd like.
That axe is a threat to all that kind. You may not have it. It is safer in our hold.
I knew I shouldn't have fucking gave it.
Okay. I just turned to Felicia and I'm like, sorry, man. I'm not gonna take it. If you want to try and take it, I don't know. It just doesn't seem worth it. Let's just move on and go to sleep. As I continue to pack up.
Yeah, I just pack everything up, throw it over. I'm too impatient right now to be dealing with any of this, and I haven't slept in over 24 hours. So I'm also not in a great mood.
You had to fucking smash houses, you goblin. Fuck.
I thought that's what we were going to do. You said fuck the pixies. You said
Yeah, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it, though.
Well, you're okay, and we're okay, and I have something for you.
Okay.
Right, we just walk until the edge of the fucking trees.
And as the trees become more firm, you start to realize that the further you go towards these mountains, the dimmer the world around you becomes. Gone are the effervescent, warm colors of fall, slowly fading into gray as you get closer and closer to the sounds of battle. You find a place to sleep, and Aelin kinda whips out a couple of like birds' nests, and inside of them is a glittering dust. We couldn't leave without nothing.
So maybe we can all fly.
No, maybe here.
Then let's sleep, and
What?
we fly.
What a great consolation.
And the night passes as you all need some rest after all of this. You wake up in this sort of dimmer area. Nothing changed about the world around you as you find yourself pushing closer and closer to the canines. Every step grayer and darker into the last, until you find that as the trees become sparse, and they don't die, they simply lose their color. Everything is in sort of grayscale in this pocket of goblin magic. As you look around, you see some corpses here and there strewn about, some hung on the trees, others left in the ground, arrows riddled on the bark and the trunks. And you see in front of you a reasonably great clash.
Kind of like on the same level as us, or like down or up.
It'd be probably down a hill, a good 300 feet out.
Are they directly in between our path to the mountain?
Absolutely.
We could fly over them.
Naturally.
Battle of the Bastards big?
Yeah, I'd say so. These strange sort of trebuchets throwing out rocks that explode into blue smoke, immediately disintegrating goblins on impact. Some of them just getting slain, spears through the head, swords through the stomach, falling, screaming these terrible goblin screams. You see some a lot larger than the other, their long arms willing to pick up multiple goblins at once and toss them across the battlefield. Others in plate armor rushing in and taking on 5 or 6 smaller creatures all alone.
Just like home.
We should run straight into the battle so that the DM has to create a massive battle on the map and
We can
populate
just,
it with
like,
a bunch of NPCs.
Tuck and roll and kill some goblins as we just run straight through.
That is up to you.
It kind of sounds badass, I just don't know.
It does sound badass, but in reality, I turn to Aelin and I say, "What is it that you gathered?"
It's pixie dust from the pixie homes that I destroyed, they say with a big smile on their face.
How long does it last?
I don't, beats me.
Do we want to try it? We can put it on us and fly over them.
I mean,
Good.
yeah.
That would be fastest. Or we can run straight through, blow off some steam.
Or we can go around.
That's the least fun option, but
What do
we
you
could
want
go
to?
around.
Do you want? I like lean over. I'm like, do you want to go in there, Narissa? Are you trying to shake off some rage?
I might be, yeah.
And I just say, I think it's pretty clear that we should try to use this pixie dust.
Then let's use the dust.
Okay.
Okay.
And as it shimmers across you, it is the only thing here with any color, these golds and silvers, pinks and blues sort of coating you as you all take on your own respective auras and find yourselves hovering roughly an inch above the ground.
Can we get higher?
You can.
Okay, then I'll just start going.
Okay.
I would just start flying. Oh no.
No, this is fine. As you guys, this is the first time this has accidentally happened, and I'm not mad about it. So you fly over this great war. I heard nothing of stealth, and I can't imagine.
Wait.
How
I
do we
was going
stealth
to
by
do it.
flying in
That's
the sky
also
though?
what I'm
yeah,
saying
like
is
I
I
just
can't
don't
imagine-
think that there is a way.
Unless we get high enough.
That may have
Yeah,
some
we can-
repercussions upon yourselves.
We paint a tarp the same color as the sky. And
We
all
hold it.
so that when they look up, it just looks like the sky.
What materials do you have to paint said tarp?
I'm just gonna rage and
This guy's
fly
kits.
Okay.
while they attack me so that I can hopefully, take a little less damage.
Yeah, I will. I was gonna say, I guess I'll like have my bow out as I'm flying and like try and use the dodge action. Can I do that?
Yeah, why not? Okay. As you fly over this great scene, bodies falling amongst you, you look down and it's almost like seeing anthills on anthills rummaging over each other, trying to claim space. And you hear a roar from these wooden planked sanctums that seem to surround these mountains. You are seen. None of you speak Goblin.
Just
Aelin does.
Yeah, they noticed me. You might want to take some evasive action as arrows are being shot into the sky. Is anyone... You said you're dodging. Is anyone else dodging?
Yeah, sure. I will take the dodge action.
Okay. You're just going to brute force
I'm
these
gonna
arrows?
rage, yeah.
Well, that's a bonus action.
I guess I can dodge.
Okay, so these are all be at disadvantage. You guys are doing fine. They're whisking right past you, just arrow after arrow as you guys make your way across this battlefield. And they start to take advantage of the trebuchets as some of the war starts to take its attention, moving from the battlefield to a supposed goblin paratrooper. I need you all to make I need you all to make a dex save as smoldering sort of like bags costed in blue smoke rage after you.
17.
Okay.
26.
17.
Okay. Aelin. And you guys immediately, almost as in unison, sort of just barrel roll through all the smoke. It wisps around you, almost catching on yourselves, creating a trail behind as this big plume of blue smoke just explodes around. None of you take damage as you bust out the other side.
We're very cool.
This is pretty dope.
How
I
are we
wasn't expecting
flying?
such
Do
a
you
dope
have your
scene right
hands
now.
out in front of
Oh,
you, or
no,
like
not-
on your
how are you
sides, or how are you flying?
I imagine
He's running. You're
You're like running in
That's right.
the air. I imagine I'm kind of like one leg up, sort of flying like that. You know?
Okay, for sure. As you guys, Iron Man fly, Superman
Yep.
fly, your preferred posture as you find yourself splitting through the skies. Are we trying to get there fast, or are you trying to get there unscathed? The only person who does not have to make, actually, there's two of you. So, Narissa, you have to make that choice. Aelin also has to make that choice.
Of being fast, or
Not getting hit by the arrows.
what? They don't have to do that.
They don't have to choose. They both can dodge and dash in one turn.
Oh, I see.
So if they both elect to do so, no issues.
I'll just be fast.
You'll be fast. Okay.
I will recommend to Aelin to be careful.
Okay. So we got 3 disadvantages, losses on your list. So, Lucian, an arrow strikes you in the belly, flaming. You take.
I will use deflect missiles.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
As you should.
For how much?
What is it? It's just my
It's a D10 plus your monk level, I think.
That sounds correct.
Okay.
JC plays monk. She would know.
I think.
I trust your judgment here. We can double check it later, but I also think that's what it is.
10.
10, just enough damage as this flaming arrow comes for your gut. You swipe it right out of the sky.
I guess I'll throw it back.
I knew you couldn't resist.
I couldn't
There's no
resist.
reason not to.
With your passive perception, you do see a couple of trebuchets being loaded.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you toss it there. Roll attack.
Natural 20.
Okay, what do you
We're
want
being
to
so
happen with this
cool
arrow?
right now.
Yeah, wow. That worked out.
Can I disable said trebuchet?
Absolutely.
Yeah, hell yeah.
How do you describe it? Tell me what happens. It's like you see those bags in there. You notice the blue smoke sort of fuming up. You take this arrow and it collides right
It's a
with the
flaming
ammo.
arrow?
Yes.
Yeah, then I'll throw it right at the ammo and just blow up everybody around it and the trebuchet itself.
And as it does, splinters everywhere. You see goblins fall as their bodies are covered by smoke. This great blue plume fuming in front of the mountains, almost reaching the sky, going higher than all of you. You hear some of the goblins rage and roar in dismay, others cheering. You have now won.
We won one side
Yeah,
of the
one
goblin
side.
feud.
You are now seeing that the Scrungs are taking advantage of this situation, cheering you on. There are less arrows flying at you all as they're taking advantage of this situation. But you see,
In the explosion, do we hear the Wilhelm scream from like all those movies?
yeah, absolutely. I wish I had a soundboard.
Yeah.
Just boop boop Wilhelm scream. And you look down, and there is a goblin, what you think may be some sort of shaman, crawling out of the smoke, standing on this last teetering piece of wood of the trebuchet as they take this skulled staff and point it at you, a blue flame heading your way. Let's finish the rest of these arrows.
I'm like, wow, very cool. Narissa approves.
Aelin is fine. Now, Narissa, you are fine. Uwasa takes a hit. Taking about 8
Poor
damage.
Owasa.
Yeah. Let me long rest her. Jeez.
Yeah, she was mad, fucked up.
She's still at 1 HP. Okay, taking 8 damage. Her robes and gear taking light. Flames hitting the ground. She goes ahead and just tosses the rest of her clothes that are on fire. I need you all to make a dex save as this goblin shaman is throwing these flames at you.
You get a +1, don't
What-
forget.
what
And
was it?
if you
A
take,
dex save.
if you do fail it somehow and you take damage, if it is a spell, you'll take half.
23.
8.
Oh my god.
8. Let's see.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. Uwasa, chilling.
I
Aelin?
will, if she gets under a 15, I will give her my inspiration.
They're both chilling. They're both fine. However, Narissa, Lucian, you guys are both fine with this sky. You brace yourselves for this flame. You do not feel heat. Instead, you feel a sort of coaxing magic, almost controlling your fight path. You understand you are under the effects of fairy fire.
Oh, okay.
Bitch.
You look down and this goblin is cheering and snickering at you as an arrow straight through its throat. It falls back into the smoke. You dash even further. Is anyone trying to be... Okay, you don't have to choose Ersid. What are you doing now that you're fairy fired? Narissa and Lucian.
I'm not fairy fire.
You're not fairy fired. Everyone else, the flames
Okay.
trailed off of them. You look down, you see a set of archers getting ready to release another volley. Both sides are releasing another trebuchet.
Wait. So, what happened to the sage that cast the spell?
It's dead.
And fairy fire is not concentration?
Ooh. Okay, I already said it. It happened. So you guys are fine.
Cool.
Oh, well, you guys see that it fell into the smoke. So let me roll.
All right.
There is a fire still up.
I'm just gonna keep going fast.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, I'll
They're-
do the same.
Okay, so they're both coming at you two with advantage.
Well, I didn't do my turn yet.
What's your turn? What are you trying to do?
If I can see that sage that casts a spell, if I can see the body,
No,
no, I cannot.
it is
Okay.
in the smoke. It is heavily obscured.
Okay, so if I decide to shoot someone with an arrow, then I will not be dodging anymore. Is that correct?
Correct.
Or I will not be dashing. Too.
There's no way for you to dodge as a bonus action, so you can still dash and shoot.
Oh,
You just can't
Okay.
dodge.
okay. I will try and aim my bow at one of the archers that seems to be targeting us.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Do we get any bonuses for anything?
Just your normal bonus.
Yeah, you just get. I don't think there's anything else I can give you.
Yeah. Interesting. Because I'm moving, so I can't use my steady aim.
Yeah, no.
Interesting.
No, you
Okay.
can't. Unless you want to stop moving, but I think
I don't think we should stop moving. I think we can just.
Nah,
keep
I'm not
going.
gonna stop moving. I'll just take a shot. Whatever.
okay.
14.
14. 14 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And I will use. Wait, is this a bonus action? No. No, it's not. Wait. Favored foe is not a bonus action?
Favorite foe is not a bonus action. It comes as an attack. It's like a smite.
Excellent. I will do that.
Okay.
Let me quick. So that's 2d4 and 1d8. Right? Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, cool.
17.
17 damage. So for every 10 damage that you've done, I am going to drop one attack as you get a range of these archers. So we're still going to hit even Lucian. Marissa. You're still getting the shot. Lucian, these arrows, you see them strung at you, but they don't get to be released at full capacity as these bodies fall. You see the arrows fall under you. One of them still makes a clear shot at you. Okay,
I'll put my hand in front of it so it goes straight through, and then I'll just break it and shake it off.
Okay, awesome. So you would take 13 damage, 4 of that fire. As it sticks through your hand, you kind of wave the fire off. We're looking at Uwasa. She's just gonna keep shooting because I don't feel like rolling attack rolls with her. She gets shot again.
No.
And Aelin at disadvantage. They both get shot.
How close does it look?
How close? You guys think you might be able to reach the mountain in another dash.
Cool.
And if you are dashing again, I need you to make a con save, as this will be your third dash.
Is that raw?
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
27.
Oh, and then we get exhaustion.
Yeah.
Is it 3 dashes in a row or
Yeah.
just 3?
I think it's 3
It's
dashes
3 in a row?
Yep.
Yes.
Don't forget you get a
Okay.
I
bonus.
think
then
it's if
I-
you do 3 at all.
Golly gee willikers.
So we'll have Aelin make a con save, who you can see is tilting. They're about to fall.
Grab her.
Okay, awesome.
Just hold her.
Okay. To your chest or on your back?
On my back.
Okay. So she makes her save.
Is our fly speed the same as our walk speed?
No, not with the pixie dust. It's 30.
Yeah, so we're going 60. My wings are significantly faster,
Uwasa
but-
also makes her save. Is anyone else dashing?
I will dash.
Okay, so let's see this con save.
Don't forget another +1.
21.
Okay. Ersid?
I'm just not gonna dash. I'm just gonna dodge and bonus. No. Not dash. I'm just gonna dodge as my action.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. You guys are getting closer, some of you closer than others. Ersid, you're trailing behind. This time, another trebuchet is lit. And you see that the fire is different this time. It's a smoldering smoke like that you would see on the material plane. I need you all to make dex saves as molten rock is sent your way.
18.
Natural 20.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
25 total.
Cool. You said 18, Narissa. Let me roll for Wasa and Aelin. Okay, Aelin's doing fine. So, Ersid, Lucian, you have evasion, correct? Okay, awesome. And then Ersid, you do too, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. So you guys sift through these rocks, going through as they've threatened to set your clothes alight, but you are just fine. You look back and you see Narissa, Aelin, and Uwasa have been hit. Narissa and Aelin, you both take 13 bludgeoning damage, while Uwasa takes a 26.
Roll good.
And you can see that, like, she is on fire. Her body is bruised and battered. She's extreme.
Grab her too.
Okay, you are now carrying 2 bodies. They may be light, but you're going to be moving at half speed. I need an athletics check to supersede that.
Well, I was gonna just shout out. I was literally just gonna say this. I can yell at. I was like, "Give me one of them."
I can throw Aelin. I can't throw Uwasa, so.
I want the athletics checks for the throw.
24.
24, okay.
Oh, wait, it's more than that. 25.
Ersid, I need athletics from you as this goblin is flailing, flying through the sky, screaming, being tossed at you at high velocity, both of you closing in on each other. What is your athletics check?
18.
18.
We are
as
silly and
just
goofy.
they get you in the chest, their legs flying out. She's screaming. You have her in a tight grip. And at this point, you see another flame coming at you. I need you guys to make one more dex save.
Legolas!
Shoot him!
Shoot him!
15.
That's a natural one.
Whoa.
Very
Oh,
good.
shit. I'm Legolas. I forgot.
Yeah, you are Legolas.
22.
Okay. Let's see. Aelin. Nope. Uasa. Fine. Aelin and Lucian, you are both coated in the fairy fire once more. And as you find yourselves nearing the edge of this mountain, you're about halfway up through the mountains. You can see this huge purple glow, and you see kind of like divots, caves into the mountains. More creatures are kind of stepping out as they see you encroaching upon this goblin treasure. You hear them screeching unintelligible languages as a few of them begin to take flight.
I'll
Stupid
pop my
bastards.
wings out.
Okay.
They're faster.
Yeah.
So that's an action?
Yeah.
That's an action. Okay, so these guys are
The
all-
wings are all like covered in the pixie dust.
It's cool.
Okay. And as they raise, their bodies glowing with an ethereal sort of light, still gray and blotted out, these seem to be their elite strike force.
Great.
Come and get me.
And as the music dies out, I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
Very cool.
And while you're doing that, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. 13 is actually not that bad. For me, notoriously rolling under 10. No matter who I'm playing.
What up, gang? We are back and we are going to be in the middle of combat. You guys look out into the distance. Not exactly the distance, you're closing up upon these mountains, and you see these armed goblin forces raising up in the sky by some sort of magical means as they push in. I need you all to roll initiative.
It's 13.
13. Okay.
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, you rolled a 15. Beautiful. If you would give us a moment to attempt some musical shenanigans.
Is this going to be the first time that the monsters go?
First?
Could be, because that might be the lowest initiative.
Yeah, it's fairly low.
Yeah. It's not that low, but it's still comparatively.
Who has the most initiative? Is it me?
You, I think.
What is yours?
+6.
Holy shit. Yeah, I have +4.
Now I rolled a natural 1.
Damn.
Shit.
There's been so many ones this session. God damn.
There has.
Yeah, I have had 2 now.
Yeah, I think I rolled 2 also.
I rolled 1.
So
2.
So
I've rolled
that means that we're gonna get a bunch of crit 20s now.
I've also rolled 2 20s.
I haven't rolled a single 20 this session. You did, though. I think Ibrahim did.
Yeah, on his disadvantage roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't count.
Too bad. Too bad.
But I have had 2 critical successes.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
As all things should be.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Who was I saying that to yesterday? I used that same tagline. Place yourselves on the roll 20, please.
Oh, no can do, partner.
No can do.
Yeah, I'll just need you to place it for me, and then
say,
I
I
can
think-
maneuver it.
I'll do my darndest. There you go.
So we're airborne right now, right?
Yes. How high are you guys? Lucian, are you comfortable using cane tokens?
Yeah, I have been.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Okay. And then we need an Uwasa token, which we do have.
Wow, never would have thought we were gonna have a dogfight.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, you know.
True enough.
I have, if I'm dashing with the wings, I have 120.
Okay. So we'll put put yourself as close.
I
It's
can't
this
I
goblin.
don't think I can't put myself anywhere.
You're on there. You don't think you can move your own?
Let me see.
God damn it.
Uwasa will be the furthest behind. So we'll put Uwasa with Airsid.
No.
I'm gonna be real with you, Brohim. It might be too much of a hassle if we try to get you the music.
That's fine.
Okay. I apologize.
I haven't been called Brohim in a while.
I got you, bro.
Heem.
Yeah.
So you have Aelin
Get
and
out of
Larissa
the way.
has Uwasa.
I know these dang things. I hate these
I
things.
know, we're having the same problem.
Oh, you don't have your computer?
No, and I don't think it's charged. I haven't used my computer in like months. Like 2 months.
Oh, man.
You just move us.
Okay, I guess I'm just moving everyone. Okay, let's see.
If I could, I would do it for you guys.
That's
Is that little
okay.
green guy a goblin, or is he on the map?
He's a goblin.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not waste too much time
No,
finagling. I'll just
we're going. We are up. So highest initiative was 13.
15.
15.
Um,
Oh, and how high are we?
how high are you guys? Tell me. If you guys are halfway up the mountain, I'm comfortable with this mountain being, we'll just go ahead and say 10,000 feet in the air. So you guys are probably 5,000 feet up
All right.
as you
That's a
course
tall
up.
mountain. Okay, I'm the furthest. Because I'm the fastest right now.
Well, I mean, here, let's do 5,000. I still think it's thousands of feet high.
Yeah, no, like within the thousands, it's still around 5,000.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
just
say
pulling
5,000
ahead.
feet, and you guys are 2,500. These guys fly up and quickly meet you in the sky and play your turn.
So all of these goblins, except for the one next to me, which is Aelin, these other characters, those are in the sky.
Actually, let me see here. I'm gonna do something. I think Noah, is anyone's passive perception less than 11?
Mine.
It's less than?
It's 10.
It's 10. Enough of you see it. There is one goblin on the ground. This one specifically. I'll ping him for you if it'll pull up. Bop, bop.
Okay.
Okay. Who's going?
All I'm gonna do on my turn is dash, so.
Okay, that's what I figured you'd do. You just make your way as fast as possible to, and you should just carry your Wasa with you.
Okay.
Uh,
Me.
Unless you think
Wasa
that's a bad idea.
is messed up. She's on your back, fading in and out of consciousness.
Me and Uwasa will go 120 feet up.
Up.
Yeah, towards the crystal.
Just up? Okay.
Up towards the crystal.
Okay, you do. So you're going first. A couple of these goblins follow. Let's see. Okay, and they're right up there with you. One of them hangs back, and instead of getting as close to you as they do, one of them takes a shot. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, it just does.
This is precarious.
It is
Yeah,
a
it
little
is.
precarious.
And as they do, I think this is fine. So they're going to point at you, and you see a sort of like reticle start to hover about you.
Oh, like a crosshair.
Yeah. That is 12 damage. Okay, awesome. So that is its turn. Player turn.
Did you say 2 goblins were chasing Nerissa?
Only one at a time. So no.
So one is.
At least from what you can see, I'm only gonna move one goblin at a time.
Okay, so which goblin was it?
Because
I don't think I saw one move.
they didn't really need to. This one right here.
Yeah, because they're just going up. Yeah, I know, it's a
Yeah.
little confusing. Okay. Well then I'm going to take aim at the other one.
This one?
No.
There's
this one.
5 goblins. Okay, cool.
And I am going to steady aim.
Okay. So you find yourself hovering in midair as you pull back your crossbow.
My longbow. And
Longbow, excuse me.
Sharpshooter.
Ooh, okay, full
This
sharpshooter.
bitch. Full sharpshooter.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. Natural 20.
Let's go.
Okay, awesome. So we're already looking at, are you favored foeing?
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking
Is it-
at 4, 8, 16. Okay, so
And
you're at
then-
26 right now.
And then 4d6s is sneak attack.
46s, okay. Oh, 46s. So that is 24, 26. So that's 50 damage.
Before you roll, this thing is dead, bro.
Is it dead? You want me to roll?
I mean, do you want to know how much damage you do?
I do, so I will roll. I better safe than sorry, I guess. So what did you count that to be?
50.
You're at 50.
You're at 50
Then plus
just,
whatever
just
you roll.
starting.
Okay, that's awesome.
It always feels good.
Did you add my sharpshooter onto that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh god, that was a lot of ones. What the fuck?
That's
21. Plus 3.
21, so 24, so 74 damage as your arrow pierces through this goblin's armor, splitting it in half. It flies off as their body just now sits with a hole in it. They have a second to look down as the blood spurts out, and you can kind of see their eyes roll back as they fall into the mess of battle beneath them. Anything else you can do with your turn?
I just imagine that the arrow, like, it goes straight through them and then just, like, hits the ground and there's, like a crater.
Like 5 other goblins down
Yeah.
there just...
They just Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me an intimidation check, please.
Very nice.
Very cool. That's 10.
That's 10.
They're not.
Okay,
not-
awesome. And they roar, they sort of rally against you. And the goblin on the ground actually, so he's like about at the same level as you guys, kind of where they step out of the mountain. I need everyone to make a dex save. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone's making a dex save.
Even though I'm 120 feet above them?
120 feet. Okay, so then maybe not you. So, Airsid, Aelin, and Lucian, let's go.
17.
9.
God damn.
Yeah. Rolled bad.
Is your dex save plus 8?
No.
Oh.
It's plus 4.
Oh, okay.
Let me roll some damage.
I think it's really dumb that monks get proficiency in strength saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is
So
dumb.
stupid.
I don't mean to be a stickler, but the guy on the ground is doing something to us from 2,000 feet away from us.
No, he's, like I said, he's roughly at the same level as you guys.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so we're looking at, let's see, that's 8, 12 cold damage, and 4 bludgeoning damage for Lucian and Aelin, who is now unconscious.
Oh, fuck.
Airsid, you take nothing as you kind of maneuver through what looks to be like, you look up and there's a dark cloud hanging over you, and like fist-sized hail begins to rain down atop the 3 of you.
Can you remind me the cold damage again?
Cold damage was 12, so
I-
you take 6,
Okay.
and then so you take 8 damage total.
Okay.
Okay. And while you are in this 20-foot radius of hail accosting you, it is considered a difficult terrain.
That's dog shit. We're flying.
Yeah.
I mean, it is pelting down
Yeah,
on you.
it's-
I guess that's fair
It's still
enough.
gonna count.
Fair
Like,
enough.
that still sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a bad time. Player turn.
It's your turn, I believe.
I'm so
Yeah,
fucking
Aelin
nerfed
is-
here.
Yeah, no, you're kind of fucked up.
It's fucking 30 feet fly speed from the fairy dust. That's so trash.
It's all you got.
I'm a normal
we
person.
I'm slow.
Maybe we should just go down to the ground.
You can land on like the crag of the rock, I guess.
Yeah, is there anywhere?
I'd say where this guy is, you're looking at. Let's go ahead and say that is 60, we'll say 100 feet beneath you.
Oh, that's kind of far.
Okay, but this goblin that is in front of me, how many feet is
got
that?
obliterated. He got obliterated.
Oh, that's the one you
Oh
killed?
yeah, he's donezo.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then how far is the one that is in the tree next to Airsud?
We're gonna call these 10-foot squares. 1, 2,
That's
3,
that's
4,
Aelin.
5, 6.
Yeah, that is Aelin.
The closest one is 70 feet away from you.
Okay, fine.
You want to just come over to me,
No.
or maybe you just go after?
No, I will-
You can't catch up to Narissa.
I will step of the wind to dash,
Okay.
negating the difficult terrain because of mobile.
Mobile gets rid of difficult terrain. Is it magical or non-magical? Does it make a difference?
I don't think it does.
I don't think it says either way.
It just might.
Let me see. Features and traits.
I want to say.
God, I have a million fucking things in here.
Yup.
When you use dash action, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement on that turn.
Okay, and it does not say anything about it being natural. So, you're good.
So I will move my full 60 feet,
Okay.
and I will use my whip with 10 feet of range.
Nice. Go ahead and throw. Since we're doing 10 feet squares, it's just gonna take up that square, so you're technically right next to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can fight it however you want.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take my action.
Okay. Go ahead. Whip it.
Whip it good. 23.
It's.
Tell Luwasa to heal herself, goddamn.
Do you have a dragon flask?
I do. She can take it off of me and drink it if she wants.
15 damage, 4 of it is lightning.
And that was just from the first strike?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Next.
$18.
It's.
12 damage, 2 lightning.
12 damage total, 2 of it is lightning.
Yep.
Okay, cool. This guy's looking pretty shaky. He's like zoop, zoop, as the lightning just cracks across him, leaving instant scars across his body as it starts to kind of charge his metal.
Ooh. And then I'm just gonna fucking stand there because I used everything to
Okay.
get to him.
Awesome. Well, then he is gonna fuck on you.
You trying to fuck on me?
Okay, first attack.
Point of order. Is everything in grayscale or is this darkness? Or
So
both?
this is all grayscale, and as you look up, you do see this sort of like a black light purple crystal, kind of emitting a sort of light down to you. And we'll say that this crystal is about 500 feet away, so 380 feet away from Narissa and Uwasa. Okay, so the first hit we're looking at, and you can see its scimitar is charged with this lightning. Let's see. 16 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, cool. Second attack, 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and that is 7 damage, 3 of it lightning. And that is its turn, player turn.
Uasa's turn.
Okay, Uwasa is gonna go ahead and take care of herself. Quick healing word at the 2nd level. That's a good roll. She gets 16 HP back.
Oh, good.
Nope. So she's just gonna hang out on your back.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm like, I'm not doing this because I think you need my protection. I really think you might need to help me with this crystal.
and she kind of like, gives you a thumbs up. This guy is gonna go.
I'm not trying to white knight you.
This other guy's gonna fly up behind you, Lucian, and take advantage of the flanking, and get you with a couple of hits. Okay, and he is going to use his Fury of the Small, which I believe is 2d6.
What a little bitch.
Fury of the Small. Little and angry.
Let's see. Oh, it equals their level. So let's just go ahead and call that 6. So 6 damage plus 6 damage on a crit. So then we're gonna roll on top of that.
What are you at?
I'm fine.
Okay. Are you pretty beefy?
I've got 67 health max.
Okay, that's 20 damage total
Okay.
with the first hit. And since it is a crit, we're looking at a lingering injury.
Oh,
I'm rolling this D20, my guy. Okay. Looking at that. This is one of the few times this has happened while you're still up. This creature's sword is like made out of bone. You can see it still has like meat and other like festering maggots and things on the side of it. And as it stabs you through the stomach, you realize some of them are left in there. You immediately are inflicted with a festering wound. And your hit point maximum is reduced by 1. Okay, and its second attack. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
yes.
That's a 5. Or 5 damage.
That's it.
Yep. And then it is gonna take this time to 1, 2. I think it can only move twice. And it's gonna push you away and disengage as it starts to fly closer to Airsid. Aelin is down, so let's make a death save for her. Okay, top of the round with player turn.
Shall I just continue to go?
Yeah. That's the plan.
All right, I dash.
120, so you were 60 feet away, and now you're 180 feet away. It is going to go another 60 feet, putting it at 120. What is the range? A heavy crossbow.
And then I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step.
Okay, putting you at 210. So
Yeah.
you just moved 150 feet, which puts you at 230 away from the crystal as you get closer. Can it even shoot you? Yeah, it's gonna take a shot at disadvantage as you're starting to pull away from it. Neither of those hit. It takes a second shot. I believe a 20 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, understood. And it's going to use a flaming arrow, and you still have the hunter's mark. That is 17 damage coming your way. And that is player turn.
You wanna go?
Sure.
You're in trouble. So.
Yeah. Okay. How far away did that other one get from me?
It's 10 feet away. So it's yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to punch the one that I was already engaged with.
Okay.
$22. 15 damage, 5 of it's lightning.
Okay.
He's still up.
Yep.
$15.
It's down. You kind of punch through its armor, just do, 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 as you get through the metal, and it falls to the ground.
Oh, wait. That was just a hit.
Oh, 15 to hit?
Yeah.
No.
For the second. All right, whatever. Flurry of blows.
Him still alive.
Him's still alive.
16.
It's a hit. This is. You throw the whip and it kind of catches him, and you whip around his arm and he uses it to pull you closer. Each punch goes into its shield as it deftly blocks each attack. You flurry the blows, you only got one last attack. Are you gonna try to get away?
Yeah, I'm gonna move just to the other one,
Okay.
and with my last flurry of blows, I will stunning strike this one.
Okay.
Yes.
That's 19 plus 8.
Oh wow, yeah, definitely hits.
Oh, wow,
It's a con save
Yeah.
of 15, 16.
It is, let me double check.
15.
I think it's 15. Where are you, stunning strike? Can't I find-
Go.
It's 15 because my other one is 16.
Okay. How much damage?
You might have to heal Aelin, Ersid, as much as you don't necessarily want to.
Yeah, I know. Can't have her die.
5.
Yeah, no. All
5
this would be
damage. Okay.
kind of
And you
rocked.
hit it, and it sort of like stiffens up and regains control of its body and turns at you and grunts. And at this point in time,
Even I'm kind of hurt because I'm not raging right now. I can rage again.
Yes, that's true. You're not, huh?
Yeah, no. I lost it because we just spent so much time like flying through,
Yeah.
not getting hit.
Is that a? Did you stun it?
Nope.
Nope.
And I'm going to use the remaining 20 movement I have to just move 20 feet away from it.
okay. You are going to catch fire bolts
From the other ones?
from the mage, but it shoots way off kilter. You happen to just kind of take your hands and push the fire away. Player turn.
Ibrahim?
Yeah. About that crystal though, that's on the left side of the page. That's a different crystal.
No, that's the crystal.
Oh, okay. And okay, well, there's nothing really I can do. So I'm going to dash at a. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh no, wait. If I dash, then I can't use my thing. Okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I will just move 30 feet vertical.
How much movement do you have?
Well, on land I have 50.
With the fairy fire, we only, or with the
Oh yeah,
fairy
you
dust,
only
we
have the 30. So if you're not dashing, you're only going to be able to get 15 up since you're still inside the storm.
Oh. Oh yeah, you were moving around without that, so.
You're not gonna heal.
No, I am. I just wanted to move first and then do
Oh.
that. Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll do it. I don't know what different. I have to use my whole turn to do this, so I can't do anything else anyway. So I'm gonna move 15 feet vertical, and then Oh, are we looking at this from the side? No.
I don't think so.
Okay. Anyway, move 15 feet vertical, and then I will cast Cure Wounds
Okay. Go ahead
on
and roll.
Aelin. Not the biggest, but it works. 6.
6. And they kind of. Thanks, Harry. Oh, I was gonna.
Do you think you can manage yourself now?
What are you expecting to manage? I'm thousands of feet in the sky. I just need to hold on.
It's free to manage. Just flying thousands of feet in the sky.
All right, and that is a turn. Let's see. You're attacked by this guy on this turn. This guy come up. Actually, no, he was the last, so it doesn't matter which one I do. Okay. Big miss. Make him look like a fool as he swings once. You take your foot and stomp his club into the ground. He tries to bash you, and you just push him back into the air. That is its turn. Aelin is just gonna hang on. She whips out a couple of darts, and she's gonna try to get this closer one. But they fall short, zooming down into the battlefield below. It's coming after you again. They miss as you deftly block away their strikes. But they've managed to get a sneak hit in. And as he does, you see this one's like pissed off, and it begins, its muscles begin to throb. You see veins sort of pulling out of them, and their eyes go white. And you take 9 damage.
Fury of the fuckface.
We are at the top of the round.
All right.
Okay, here's an idea. Let me go first.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the one that is chasing Narissa.
Okay.
Steady aim, sharpshooter,
Okay.
full throttle.
Gang, gang.
21.
Hits.
Okay. I will favored foe this one.
Okay. I think that's your last favored foe.
I think you get
I
it up
have
to your
4.
wisdom.
You have 4? Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I have 4. I have 2 more.
Well, you have
So I will do
one
that.
more now because you favored foe during the battle. You
Yeah,
favored
one
foe the
more now.
last guy. So this is your
Oh,
third.
you're right. Thanks for keeping me honest.
Got you.
That's just 1d8 this time.
No, you have
Oh my
advantage. You have the 4d6.
No, yeah, you're right. I forgot that I had a second attack last time. I'm an idiot.
I'll let you run it now if you really want.
I will take it.
Okay.
This first hit is 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay.
23 actually. 23 plus my thingy.
Okay.
And then I'll take another shot.
Okay.
Oh wait, 33 because the sharpshooter.
33. Give it a second. You manage a massive hit. You see that you don't really break through its armor, but again, that crater shows up. You can see the air knocked out of this creature as it's pushed back a couple of feet. They need to make a massive damage save. And they do not make it. So let's go ahead and roll on the system shock table. I'll have you roll that, Ibrahim. Go ahead and roll me a d10.
The music likes to
A
stop.
1.
A 1?
Yep.
Okay. And you see this creature just entirely knocked out, pelting into the ground.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
He falls to his death.
Yes, it does.
Okay, well, if you're letting me take my second attack that I should have had retroactively, very gracious of you, I will use it to attack the creature on the right side of Lucian.
Okay.
No advantage, but I do get sneak attack. No, I don't, because I already used it for this turn.
Yep.
I'm learning.
I'm glad we all are.
That's going to be a 15.
It bounces right off the armor.
Dang.
Rats.
All right. Well, can I do anything with my bonus action?
You already did. You
steady
steady
aimed.
aimed.
That's right. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, that guy is gonna go ahead and run towards you. But he can only get so far because of the difficult terrain. So he's actually gonna stop right here. Well, he knows it's difficult terrain, so he's not gonna do that. He's just gonna focus on you, man. He's gonna flank.
It's his turn.
Yeah, there's just one.
Yeah, because I was trying to help Narissa,
This
which I think I
precarious.
succeeded.
Yeah, it is.
You're gonna fall.
Oh,
probably.
you can go next if you want to save your life.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Guess
just
we'll
gonna,
fucking find out right
I'm just
here.
gonna do the same
That's
thing.
7 more damage.
Keep going up.
Okay.
As it takes its scimitar and just drags it across you with even more strength than before. You can feel it splitting through every layer of skin. Its second attack, Fury of the Small, as it goes ahead and you're looking at 12 damage plus.
No, no.
That's
God damn.
12, 6, 5, 23 damage.
I'm unconscious.
Oh, there's
Oh,
nothing
no.
we can do. Literally
You are
nothing.
thousands of feet in the air.
You fall 500 feet per
Every
round.
round.
Fuck.
I think we established you're about 2,500 feet. So as soon as you get your turn, you end up 2,000 feet in the air, hurtling towards the earth. Gonna go ahead and make a death save for you.
Very cool.
Cool.
God, there's nothing.
Okay. This guy's gonna step into the difficult terrain.
There's nothing to do about this.
Get the.
Wait, no, I'm trying to think creatively.
Airsid, here's an idea. This is something that I know that I think Narissa could do very, very well. You can choose to just free fall. I think.
I was thinking about doing that.
Free fall, catch yourself. Half your
Yeah.
movement speed to pick yourself back up, even in the air. You can fall down to his level, pick yourself back up, and you can fly to him. I think.
Okay, cool.
I would try
That
that.
is one of the ideas that I had.
Yeah.
I will keep looking at my inventory to see if
Yeah,
there's
keep
anything
looking.
that I can do. I can't even teleport him because
No, you
he's
can't.
too far
yeah.
away.
You just have to. I think the free fall, catch yourself, fly over to him is.
Okay. So, you already had your turn. He had his turn. That guy moved. Player turn.
Then I guess I will continue to fly upward 120 feet, and I will Misty Step again
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Okay. You were raging in flight.
I wasn't anymore.
We assumed that it took the duration of a rage to get to wherever the fuck we were going before we got into combat.
Over the battlefield.
So we assumed that the rage had faded.
I mean, we did go through turns, and you were taking damage. So I don't see why the rage would have faded in 4 turns.
Yeah, take it.
Okay, I just can't Misty Step then.
Yeah, I will let you drop your rage, but I'm not gonna let this. I'll let the first Misty Step hang, but you needed a bonus action to end that.
Okay.
Okay, so no Misty Step, 120 feet. So you're at 230. You're 110 away. So 1 turn. And as you start to get closer, it starts to get darker. At this point, things are lightly obscured.
Okay.
Okay. We're looking at a firebolt towards you, Airsid. Doesn't hit. I can't imagine. Let me see. Yeah, doesn't hit. It streaks right past you. You take some evasive maneuvers. Uwasa. Is there anything you'd like Uwasa to do?
Just keep up with me.
Are you not carrying her anymore?
I mean, if I Misty Stepped the first time, or whenever I Misty Step, but she falls behind a little bit, so.
Okay,
I just want her to follow me, heal herself again if she needs to.
she can do her best. There's really nothing going on there, so you're good. So she just follows that 60 feet, top of the round.
Okay. Let's look at this.
Go. I really think because you can dash as a bonus action. So, if you fall, catch yourself, half your movement to technically right yourself in the air, you can still have half your movement plus your dash to get to him.
That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Theoretically. It works better for me because now I have that athlete feat, so it's only 5 feet to stand up from prone technically, and I would assume that would carry over the air.
I don't see why not.
So, I am a much better faller, but can't fall as fast.
How far has he fallen?
500 feet.
I'm trying to see, so would that take place on his turn or the start of the round?
Start of the round?
So then he's 1,000 feet.
But, well, no, I don't
Does
know.
he fall?
It's the
Wait,
start
does
of
it
the
say
round.
the start of the round or the
It
start of your
doesn't say.
turn? Fall on.
Okay, nope, it's turn.
Okay.
So he's only
He's
500
feet.
Okay, so then
I think the plan still works.
yeah, I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay, so you got 500 feet. You catch yourself half movement, so you can move 60 feet total.
With normal
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
with this-
no, you can't even do that. So you can move.
45.
Yeah, you can move 45 feet. So we'll just say 50.
Okay.
Okay, that's how close you get. Is there anything else you can do before he falls another 500 feet?
You might be able to shoot him with the arrow.
gonna
You
shoot him. I'm
always
gonna
have
shoot him.
tied to your.
I have tied to my arrow. Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna do.
What is your AC?
17.
17? Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. If you do not want to damage him, you have to hit a 22 or better. If you want to do some crazy grappling, like Arkham Knight shit, I will allow you, but you need to do like a 22 or better.
Some Arkham Knight shit.
Like, bring it back around, grab your ass. Your ankle breaks is the force.
Otherwise, if you beat his armor class, you can grapple him, but it will force a death save.
Right.
No, it's only 2 on melee attacks.
Yeah. This is wild. This is nuts.
You did give me a long time ago savior shot, where I can do non-lethal damage.
Just let me die.
I don't know. You have to have advantage on the shot though.
Or I think it was a bonus action.
No, you have to have advantage on the shot. It's passive, but as long as you have advantage on the shot, you can go ahead and do non-lethal. But you don't have advantage.
Up to you.
Why don't I just drop again and try and get to him?
You can do that on the next.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You
try
can do
that.
that.
See if I can
Alright,
get closer.
That's fair.
Okay, cool.
It's not as cool, but
It's not as cool.
He's like, oh, I want to be safe.
Caveat boo, not as cool, but
Okay, so then these guys are doing a whole lot of nothing.
they go, what?
I think they follow suit.
They didn't fall.
You ain't getting away, motherfucker.
No, I think they follow suit. So then these guys are both gonna run up on you. So you see these goblins sort of like skydive down at you. They're diving in.
This is a very
and they-
Tanya the Evil kind of fight going on right
Sure,
now.
yeah, definitely. I see that. As they zoom down and they stop kind of breaking themselves with this magic propulsion, the raging one takes its scimitar and swings at you. And you know what I'll do? He is going to hold his action. And you already went this turn? No, this is the top of the round, so you can still do something, Narissa. Is there anything you would like to do? You're gonna take 4 attacks next turn, Airsid.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Good
me.
Lord.
What do I want to do?
Is there anything you
I'm
want to do?
getting the fuck up to that damn crystal. I'm
As
already
you
here.
get closer, once you're roughly 15 feet away, it's black. You cannot see a thing.
Good. Just like pitch black everywhere.
It's pitch black. You are effectively blind.
Advanced darkness.
Advanced darkness.
Jesus.
So I did drop the rage.
Yes. You got that first Misty Step, so we're just taking that
I'm
second
gonna
part.
moonbeam.
You're gonna Moonbeam? At what level?
Big.
Wait, how far away was I from it?
About 15 feet.
No, like before.
110.
Oh, okay. I can't do that then. Because it's an action. Just gonna reach out into the darkness where I think it might be.
Just go ahead and roll investigation at disadvantage.
I don't need the disadvantage, that's
Natural
for
20.
certain.
Natural
2
20.
natty 20s.
2.
It's an 8.
You're grasping at air. You have no idea what's going on.
Shit. Alright, well I can't do anything on this turn regarding this, so...
Okay. So you see both of these dudes fly down, Airsid, and they are both gonna attack you. We're gonna start with the not raging one because it is what it is.
Don't do
I can
it.
take 4 attacks.
Oh, you know who got the 2 nat 20s?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, you're joking!
Don't do it, Air said. Don't follow me.
Oh my god. Uncanny dodge.
Why do you always want your character to die? What
Uncanny
is it?
it's
dodge.
Fun. It's fun. It's fun when they die.
This guy gets it.
Uncanny dodge. Airsid, uncanny dodge.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
lucky.
I'm gonna
That
definitely-
one is only 8 damage.
Okay, I'll take that.
That also hits, so you're getting another
2 nat 20s.
8 damage. And then the raging one is really gonna let loose on you.
I'm just gonna take both of
That's
those.
fair.
Okay, 16
Damage or the hit?
to hit.
To hit, I'm 16. Is that a win
That,
for him?
that
That
hits.
meets it, beats it.
That hits.
Rats.
That is 10 more damage.
I'll half that.
That is 11 more damage as he brings that scimitar, digs it deep. It kind of cuts through your side in between ribs as he pulls it out. You can feel it grating against your bones on release.
Don't do it.
This is wild.
Don't
This is wild.
don't do it.
So,
Why? I mean, Ersid would try and save you.
Is Ersid gonna take another 4 attacks from this fucking opportunity?
Nope, because I know what I'm doing.
okay.
All right.
Hey,
Do your
Top
do your
of the
thing,
round.
action hero.
it is Mage
Player
Goblin turn. Player turn. The only player left being Kane, who also's not doing anything. She's just Lucian. Boop boop doo 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 doo. Ooh. Okay.
So that's another 500 feet dropped.
That is another 500 feet drop. You watch as Lucian's unconscious body flails closer to the ground. Then we got,
This is crazy.
let's see. This mage sees you going after Lucian. Let's see how he's feeling.
Cast hold person on him.
So he falls just to his death too.
Okay. He brings his
maybe
attention.
he casts hold person on Lucian Nick, and freezes him in the air.
He looks back up at you, Ersid, expecting you. Let me roll a medicine check on you. Give me a range of your HP within 30.
Anywhere between
Within-
0 and 30.
Within
Within 30 of it, so it's kind of complicated, but yeah, it'd be like 60 and 30.
60 and 30.
Okay. You can kind of see a smile on his face as you see him kind of like flex, and before you know it, you're getting barraged by invisible energy.
I see.
Okay, these magic missiles are coming for you. That's 5 damage, 7 damage, 10 damage. 13, 14 damage total as they battering you around, almost spinning you in the air.
Very cool.
Okay, back to the top of the round.
All right, Ersid.
I'm going to
Think about your girlfriend.
Thank Mark.
What do you have?
What do you mean? What do you think? Okay, here's what I'm can't do two things at the same time.
Here, what I will do is when you fall, I will allow you an acrobatics check to see if you can use your distance to close some of the horizontal different distance between you and Lucian.
Vertical difference. Oh no, the horizontal distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna
your
close the
fall.
vertical distance. It's-
You're kind of close. You're kind of like bat winging yourself in the air.
yeah,
I think.
you know. So that's all I'm gonna give you. You can decide how to use the rest of your turn, which I think you know what to do.
Oh, come on.
Oh man.
Don't go into that good night.
So if I drop, I'll take opportunities attack unless I use my bonus action to disengage.
That would be correct.
And then maybe you can close some of that. I mean, you can close some of the distance regardless, because you'll still have half of your movement. So if you do manage a good enough, like, acrobatics check, you should be able to get to him, is the idea, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna do that. I don't think I won't get attacked. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay, roll acrobatics. As you sort of just kind of nimbly avoid the attacks that are coming towards you, you swirl down in a falcon dive, trying to get closer, ever closer to Lucian.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
For a total of what?
For a total of 27.
27. I'm going to move you 10 feet for every 20 that you reach. And you find yourself right next to Lucian's fallen body, both of you in free fall. You can see under you this war, just smoke billowing up at you, a cacophony of blades clashing, the backdrop soundtrack of your heroic rescue. As you look up and see in the sky, just pure gray, not even like clouds. You just look up and the blue sky is just monochrome. And there in front of you is Lucian, unconscious.
I'm gonna try and grab him because I still have an action.
Okay, I need an athletics check. And it doesn't matter. He automatically fails. You got him.
Got him grabbed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 28.
Cool. Okay, so you got him in like a full bear hug. Aylin's just like riding on your back by your
Screaming.
coattails. Yeah, screaming and their feet flying in the air. That's turn. Okay.
Oh my god.
Goblin turn.
Oh my god.
They're gonna use the same. Let's see if their
nutty.
acrobatics rolls can do anything for them.
Insane.
The raging one manages to fall close to you, also rolling a crit 20.
Oh my god. This one is so...
This one falls down. And he sees that he's just doing a better job than his homie, so he's not going to wait to flank. He's just gonna attack you recklessly, ready to fall to his death.
Holy fuck.
God.
Oh my god.
Ooh, he misses the first one as you sort of like spin around under him. Aylin's foot kicking him in the face as he loses his aim. Second attack, scimitar coming up. You see it headed towards your face as it slashes through your cheek. You take 8 damage.
Say it.
Okay.
You can uncanny dodge
No,
again if
that's
you would
okay.
like.
I'll use my reaction to have
Yeah,
that.
because you
Okay,
did just
so you
have your
take
turn,
4 more
so.
damage. Player turn.
Okay, god damn it.
Okay, you're in this darkness. You can't see. You can feel Muwasa kind of. Actually, no, you went 110. She's only going 60.
She can't misty step.
I don't know.
Cause I'm just gonna moonbeam as my action.
She will miss this step. So she's getting closer. And you hit the moonbeam and it illuminates the darkness dispersing. You can see this black crystal in front of you, almost blinding you with this strange ultraviolet light. And then you feel it. I need you to make a con save.
Gonna doze.
Okay. 19.
Okay, a thunderous burst threatens to shut you off kilter, but you manage to push through it, still taking.
Oh my god.
God damn. 9 thunder damage. That's already halved for you.
Very cool.
Okay,
I get closer to it.
okay. And that's your turn?
Well, can I touch it?
You can. I need you to make a charisma save.
Oh no.
As
Can I get advantage?
for what?
I don't know, dude. Is it
No.
magical?
Yeah, it's magical. I think that's
Give her my inspiration as I fade away.
no, it's advantage because it's magical. You hear abyssal whispers in a language that you cannot understand.
18?
18. They do not manage to consume your mind. Your hand's still on the crystal. You can feel multiple pulses
It's
of
like,
thunder pushing out.
yeah.
Yes. You're not able to grab it. You're gonna have to
Okay.
go through one more turn.
Oh my god.
Last player turn.
Screaming, crying, throwing up.
Huh. Okay, good to know.
Is that Lucian?
Yeah,
How
it's
many
Lucian.
times has he done that?
He's had 3.
3.
3 rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's not dead.
Well,
I don't think I'll tell you until the end of combat.
or you try to heal him.
Or if you
I'm
try
gonna
to heal
be
him.
mad
If he's dead, yeah, no, real.
if he's dead after I caught him.
I'd be mad for you, but
He said, "Fuck Lucian."
Look,
I like Lucian.
I'm trying to do you a favor so you don't have to roll another character. A third character.
Damn. Okay. We're getting the firebolt at you. It does not hit you, so you are fine. Top of the round.
All right, Ersid,
Okay.
take it away.
Ersid, so both of you fall another 500 feet. You are now 1,000 feet from the ground.
right.
You better start putting the brakes
Okay.
on that.
I'm going to put the brakes on.
Okay, you're hovering in midair, the smoke swirling around you.
Whiplash.
Okay.
That's
my
you.
my surroundings. Is the other? There's only one goblin trailing me now, right?
Yes. Well, they're both
And-
trailing you, but they can't get to you.
For now.
For now. And then there's a mage somewhere shooting at me.
Yeah, he's shooting down at you now.
Okay, I'm going to healing surge
Nice.
As a bonus action.
I always fucking
As a
forget
bonus.
that.
and so that's
They're huge.
They
what-
are huge. They're
a
crazy.
ranger is a D10.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna use all my ranger ones and 2 of my
No, you can
rogue
only use
ones.
up to half of your hit die.
Yeah, I have 10.
Yeah.
Okay,
So 5.
so 5.
Yeah, 5. And then
5
it's
total.
plus con on each die, right?
Yes. So
Okay,
3
so that
D10s and
is-
2 D8s.
That's 38.
Okay. As you
Wow,
sort of
that's huge.
Yeah, no,
okay,
they're
and
big.
then
They're good.
okay, I do that, and then for my action, I will cure wounds. Lucian.
for how much?
Say it.
For 10.
Okay, you place your hand upon Lucian's chest, your healing energy reverberating out. It's silent. You look down until finally Lucian's eyes open.
Oh my god.
God damn you!
Your dice don't lie. I'm not gonna.
You're not meant
I
to die
appreciate
here.
that-
Not
I
here.
appreciate that you did not. No, it'll be even better when you do die.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
You're gonna be like, oh, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh man, Lucian, you are realizing that you are no longer in free fall. You're looking up. The crystal is above you. There's darkness like rain falling on top of you. You're landed in Aerison's arms, still like standing still in the air, hovering. And Aelin is still screaming. You look up and you see these 2 goblins on their way diving down towards you and Airsid.
Oh, great.
Wait. Okay, so I'm hovering and I'm like holding. I'm like
Superman.
Elder Kai unlocked Gohan carrying Videl.
Oh, okay, for sure. You're the great
And
Saiyaman.
Yeah, and I looked down at Lucian and I was just like, just when we started to be friends.
I'll put my hand on his chest and say, "My hero."
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, that's player turn. The mage is upset. He's shooting at you, Lucian.
My God.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Can I use an inspiration to make you re-roll?
No.
No. Okay.
Unfortunate.
You got crit on again? Bro, and you went down. You have 2 more lingering injuries that we gotta resolve.
Oh no.
No, he has healing, magical healing cures the festering
Cures the
wound.
Yeah.
festering.
So
Well, I
your
just
stomach
mean
is feeling better, but now you're getting
he
another.
took a crit. He went unconscious and he's taking a crit.
The unconscious
Whoa.
injury,
Okay.
and now this crit injury, and then I'm gonna go unconscious again from this. I'm assuming.
Oh my god, yeah, probably.
We're just gonna call that one thing.
Okay.
Okay,
To be
Okay.
nice.
I like that.
I think there's no reason because it says like it's up to you to decide when to check for a lingering injury, blah 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 blah. And if you're
You could roll with disadvantage.
so, I'm not gonna give you 2 lingering injuries.
Just roll a disadvantage on the injury board.
Oh my god.
It's the eye. It's the eye.
No way.
Bro, is it
What's
really?
your good side?
No.
I guess my right.
Do you want to be lopsided?
No. Oh my god. Just.
Which arm do you want to keep?
Oh my god.
No,
Man,
that
maybe I
sucks,
should just mercy
bro.
kill you now.
I want to keep my right arm. It's the one I fight with.
I think that's fair. Okay, so then which leg do you want to keep?
Oh my
Drop
god.
me. Drop me. Drop me.
So you see, as like you've been watching him fall, he's been spinning
Oh my
around, and like
God.
as you grab him, you realize that his leg is missing. You don't say anything. You've lost a leg before. You know what it's
Yeah.
like. And then this
It's
firebolt
real.
comes from this mage. Huge, hurtling flame and catching his whole right side of his body on fire. He's like Harvey Dent, as you can see his hand crisping up
Holy
and shriveling
shit,
into
bro.
just a tattered mess.
What was that you used to call me down at the precinct? Say it.
Holy shit.
Barbie Two-Face.
Holy shit.
Oh my.
This is your villain arc now. This is the beginning of your villain arc.
Oh my god.
Fucking crazy.
Ooh-wee. And as an unconscious Lucian stands in your arms, a newly found amputee, you look up and you see a raging pulse, almost like a Tesla coil of dark ultraviolet energy. And that's where we're gonna end today's session.
Oh my god.
Well, thanks everyone who tuned in for tuning in. I hope we see you guys next 2 weeks, and we'll find out exactly what's
Man,
going
that
on in
sucks.
the
We gotta wait
Feywild.
2 weeks, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No.
Well, hey, have a good night.
I told you to let me fall. I told you.
You know,